Conscious. Talk with us. See, we be painting pictures and we be writing scriptures. Right. You know, yeah. We was in the heights, OG tried to sell me Cartiers. With my crown, we some kings like a card in solitaire. Sticking to the script, that's what got us here. If you in the way, we stepping down like a barber chair. We was all downstairs, Molly vibes till the smoke was clear. Nephew came in, told him, boy, yo, go upstairs. This is for the kids, yeah, cover ears. Had to put in order all of my fears. Now when I step out, I'll be well prepared.
Yo, pop out anywhere, yeah, we was never scared, yeah. We was everywhere, yeah, but you was never there. People love to compare, yeah, but we just never cared. We just always did our thing. Every year we took the stairs. Back when Dylan ain't have a bed, we will always volunteer. Now we young pioneers, yeah, they see us switching gears. We some future billionaires, repping Brooklyn everywhere. So it's R.I.P. to Pop, they know the.
Oh boy.
I just love that song and everything, man. Like, it is the perfect. Nothing tops that shit.
Sorry, I had a safety meeting this morning and it carried over to the afternoon and to this evening.
Oh man, good shit.
No, I was running a little late. It was me this time. But this is sponsored by 209gallery.com, chainprotect.com, and On Tilt Racing Productions. They're on Facebook, YouTube, I think all the social medias, probably.
Yep. I'm actually wearing the t-shirts tonight.
Yep.
We have the t-shirts usually at all the events with us.
Yeah.
Look them up.
They don't make plus size men's.
No, we
and
get some.
I ain't gonna squeeze into a female's medium.
Another medium.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some.
Amber and Eric on Stars, Frank Barton and Johnny Brown, last week's show. Appreciate the Stars, people.
Thank you, guys.
I don't know if they're ready for this.
Comments are already cracking.
I know Happy wasn't, because he about fucking fell out of the fucking chair.
Yeah, I just love it. That song too. That song is badass. Now that I've listened to the whole song and shit, it's cool.
Yeah, hear it again.
Oh shit. Perfect.
I got some skills, man. I got some skills.
That was good.
Oh man. What's the 9214?
It's just how many times I've fist bumped in the last weekend.
Shit,
I keep
fist bumped that when I got home.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh man, how you guys doing?
Fuck your life.
Good. People's already starting out. How are you?
I'm still tired.
Are you?
Yep, I'm recouping.
Yeah, I'm still wore out. I slept in a little bit today, but I actually had to go to work today, so
I did too. I worked what did I work on? Safety meetings.
Safety meetings.
Fuck your life.
Fuck your life.
So, people that don't know about you beyond the stripper glitter, who are you? Besides
Well, so I am the guy that you see play every single week and week out on the Limpy and Happy show and the Limpy show.
This guy.
That guy. I'm that guy.
He's that motherfucker.
I'm that guy.
Oh,
man. But yeah, I'm just I'm a flagger here in Ohio. I am dressed up right now with my wig on. I was trying to put my whole uniform on, but apparently I'm fat and I ripped my fucking fishnets.
Oh my God.
And so I feel like I feel like my attire tonight is it's a little let down, but it's all right. I don't care.
Oh boy, I'm surprised you ain't got like his little, what they call them, those scrunchy deals, so you can put your hair back.
Then he get you a bun or something.
I know,
Yeah,
this
whatever they
shit's
call
in
them
my.
things.
Dude, you try flagging in this. This was fun.
Fuck that. I'm out.
It was
I'm
Now,
out
what
on
was the
that.
whole reason for the wig and that was like Halloween or something, wasn't it?
So yeah, Matt Rice puts on the Shitbox No Prep series deal that he just started this year. He did a Halloween race here in Ohio, and it was a 2-day deal. And we had a costume contest, for the kids and stuff like that, just to keep by, while cars are cooling down. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to go over the top, and I just don't care, and I'm
Right.
going to do something that nobody's really ever done. Unless you like wrestling and drag.
Well, it fits you perfectly. I mean,
Just looking at your face over there.
yeah, he definitely needs a man bun, or what we call them in Texas, the saddle horns.
Saddle horns, pigtails.
Yeah.
No, I ain't doing shit to my beard. That's got all natural chrome in it. We're good. The Deuce Knot 5000. There you go. Somebody told me to say, say yeppers.
Yippers. So I was like, yeah, you know what? I'm going to go all out. So I literally went on Amazon and just started ordering all this crap. And I tried to get high heels, and they're too expensive.
God.
They're too expensive. And I was like, I'm not spending $150 for a freaking costume. So here we are.
Well, you went over and beyond.
You should have seen everybody. So they had a driver's meeting in front of the tower at the track, and our tent was right up against the tower, so you could walk out from the tower right into the driver's meeting. And I walked out into the driver's meeting dressed up like the picture you have on your banner, and I think everybody in there was probably like, what is happening?
Holy shit.
What's the OnlyFans tag, Chris?
OnlyFans.com/BustyChrissy.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Oh, I know you got pictures and stuff.
And
so.
I guarantee somebody's looking that shit up right now on OnlyFans. I can promise you.
That's gonna be
Somebody's
the next-
Googling that shit right now.
That's gonna be the next one.
I thought about creating a link just for
Yeah,
that, just to fuck with people tonight.
Oh,
man.
I guarantee it.
Oh,
This is all for fun. I mean, I don't care.
it's your lie. You tell it any way you want to.
It's my lie. I'll tell it any way I want. But you know what? I don't care. Somebody can judge me all they want. I just like having fun.
You better trademark that one, Busty Chrissy.
No shit.
Oh. So what made you come up with the traction compound?
So I work with Mike Batdorf, James Leiser, and we've done our own events for years, and they learned a lot from a friend of theirs at a couple events, and doing basically radio prep stuff. And we thought we had something good. We had something different that a lot of people, aren't doing in this business. And we decided to throw our hat in the ring of it, and had to figure out what a name of it was. And a strip club trip to PRI in 2019 basically secured that.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Hell yeah. That's
Did
all
it-
I was
did-
gonna ask.
Is that the
too.
one that poles went all the way to the ceiling or not to the ceiling?
No, this was let's see, this was at the brass, what's it called? The brass
monkey.
Monkey.
yes, the Brass Monkey. Yep,
Brass
it's on the southeast side of Indy. So
Was it
that's
urban?
Yes.
I didn't know what urban meant until I went to PRI this year. I'm just saying, you know.
Oh,
That was
man.
good shit. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. Oh, yeah, that's it. Brad's Brass Flamingo.
Oh, okay. That'll work.
That's good.
Yep. That's it. We never made it. We never actually even made it over there, but I wanted to check it out.
Brad's Brass Flamingo. That's what it is. Sorry, I had
Yep.
to take it off. I'm dying right now.
I guarantee it. Damn, there's a lot of people in here know that place too.
It's cheap. That's the crazy. Like, that's the place you go when dancers, you can't walk around. You can't go to the place. Well, you guys do.
What?
The place you guys went to.
Well, I forget was the
I forget what the name of it is.
Cougar 5000.
Cougars, but then we were calling it Jaguars or something. Yeah, we went to Cougars.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
that's
then
it.
we were going to go to what they call it, chassis.
The classy chassis.
Classy chassis, and that's when our bartender says, I don't know if I'd go down there. That club's changed a little bit. He was like, oh, okay. How so? We've never been there. We're from out of town. They said, it's urban. And I looked around, and besides the bartender, we're the only white guys in there. So I was kind of like,
I have no problem with that. I have no
No,
problem.
not at all. I love it. Like, that's my music. That's everything. But I was like, this is pretty urban, if you ask me. You know,
Classy chassis is right beside a truck stop, so it's perfect.
Oh yeah.
Oh hell
So-
yeah.
It's right over in Jeff's end of town.
Get you
Oh, it's right off the interstate. Literally, like there's a truck stop right there, and then there's the strip club right beside of it.
I'll tell you what, if you leave that strip club with a 20, you could probably go to truck stop and get you some commercial company.
We've
sure
been
double duty.
We've been there before. Like we went the last time, not this last PRI, but the PRI before that. And it was a good time. We watched a girl come off the pole and basically splat her ass on the floor.
Oh my god!
Like fell off the pole. It was good.
I hate when they fall off the pole.
Nope.
Usually sometimes it breaks or it bends and it ain't good for business.
No.
I'm just saying.
No, that could be a rough evening.
Yeah, it could be. It could go either way.
Yep. So that's how the name was born for stripper glitter.
Yeah, and it looked like you've held that pole in your hand a couple of times.
Oh my god!
Oh, wow. Good Lord.
My gator was full of nice $1 bills after that day.
I bet you it was your cup runneth over after that. So, oh boy, I'm just looking at some pictures here.
Oh boy,
I'm looking at comments.
I'm looking at comments too.
You look at comments, I'll look at pictures. And...
Oh man.
So, have you always wanted to be a stripper?
No.
Why not?
Why not?
That's the best thing in the world, man.
It is. If you
it's either that or a fucking, I guess I was going to say a gynecologist, but you know, you got your good days and your bad days with there.
I mean, I tell you what, I think just being OnlyFans, they got it. They got this shit going on right now.
You know what? I seen this for a second and I just glanced at it, Happy. And you know what I thought of?
I don't know. I got to see it.
Oh, look at the comment.
Yeah,
I almost thought of a cupine. I was watching these reels on whatever, and it has like the
oh my god,
Family Feud.
Family Feud.
It's named something that comes after pork, and the dude goes cupine.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, I laughed so long at that shit.
We weren't even in a safety meeting at that time either.
Because everybody's saying like pork rinds, pork loin.
He said cupine.
Cupine. And he really thought this shit was going to be up there.
Steve Harvey goes, do what?
Oh my God. Somebody said mops. Mops.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy. Man. I almost fell off that fucking deal this past weekend. Oh shit. I almost fell off the divider this weekend when they yelled mops, and I was like,
just kept yelling it,
and I almost fell over.
I was fist bumping, yelling mops.
Oh my God. Well, where did that come from with you? That flagging style, just something that's just, I know that's your thing. That's just what you do, and that's just how you started. Very first time you flagged.
Yes, I mean I've done that for. Let's see. I'm trying to remember the first race we ever did. Actually, the first race we ever did, I actually did an arm drop because we were going to use the timing system, and lightning took out the timing system the night before, and we just did it off of an arm drop deal. And I stood on this little skinny wall all night and was just arm dropping. And that was like back in like 2014, 2015.
Oh yeah.
So, and then I just evolved, I started doing flashlight start and got something down decent that seemed like everybody liked, which it still carries this day.
Works.
I still get people all the time that tell me like, hey, that was a good job, you did a really good job the other night. Like, thanks, like, appreciate that.
And he gets into it too. I thought he was like a cheerleader in high school or something, because he's like,
my son just left too. Pac-Man just left, and I wish he'd do it because he does.
He does the wipe.
He wipes the hand off. I mean, he does it all, man. And I can't get him to do it long enough where I can film it.
I wish I could. Oh, he should have showed me that the other night.
He won't do it. He'll only do it with just a few people if they're not really looking.
Is that right?
Pants? Does she need to be interviewed? Does she need to be interviewed?
Send us a picture.
Yeah.
Send me a picture of her.
I got a couch over here.
I gotta see what she's working with.
What you got a couch for?
I gotta do my interview process.
Oh yeah. What's that one? What's that shit called?
Cassie couch.
There it is.
Yeah. We put new girls on all our stuff every like couple weeks, so they have to do a casting over here right across from me. Actually,
has Chrissy been on there modeled yet?
Yes, she has been there.
Oh my God!
I bet you sales dropped, didn't it? After that,
she got denied.
Damn.
She got denied. But yeah, I enjoy what I do, and like people, everybody. It's funny, like everybody thinks that like you're actually. I mean, yes, you are making fun of me, and just having fun. But like people think it's like they think it's serious. They think like you're like, oh my God, Limpy hates this dude. He's playing his videos. He sucks. He shouldn't be flagging like this. But most people get it.
Hold on. As Dolph says.
What?
Oh.
No, videos or pictures, or it didn't happen.
Yeah. Where's hello?
I'm not even going to say I was creeping earlier on your Facebook and seeing the pictures of you and that girl.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
Where's my messenger's open? Hello.
Just FYI, if anybody has a bolt-on subframe for a 65 Nova, they're in Syracuse, New York, hit up Rowdy Racing. They had a little accident this past weekend. They're looking for a front end bolt-on front end Smith racecraft. So,
and I also reached out to Ty earlier and told him that if they need my fiberglass doghouse and hoods, Mike Gwynn, if you're watching, if he haven't told you, you're more than welcome. I've got a complete fiberglass front end for the car. I seen yours was busted, so
yeah, there you go.
Let me know.
It's nice.
Well, I asked early. What about more? I must have missed that. Maybe.
Well, people thought that shit was serious too. The whole fuck Mork deal.
Yeah.
People took that shit like, hey man, I don't know if I'd be, Mort comes up
Man,
here, he's gonna be pissed. Man, we hang out. Like we hang out, we bullshit, we eat, we
yeah.
smoke together. Like
Man,
we're cool.
I get along with about 99.8% of everybody.
Yep.
I can get along with anybody. If I can tolerate, there's just that 0.02% that.
Yeah. I think you've said there's about 2 motherfuckers out there that are motherfuckers, and that's it.
Yeah,
2 or 3.
I'm not joking, kid. I'm not joking, kid, with Chris and Mork and whoever else.
We all do.
It's all an act, people. I'm a movie star. I'm on Street Outlaws. Fuck that show.
Yep. Yeah, we've hung out together for freaking now 2 weekends now in a row. Like a lot of people don't realize that, that's what we do.
I'm gonna have him there.
Yeah. So you're flagging the series that Josh is you flagging all the series and shit?
Yes. The World Series No Prep.
And
so
where is that all about? And
so
what's the meaning behind it?
Okay.
Say
Gotcha.
The people don't know.
Yeah. So it's a World Series No Prep. That's what it's called. It is put on by Ohio Grudge Racing, Josh Robinson. Fuck that guy. And he's mean to me, so
wow.
Take a playbook out of Limpy here. But it's 7 different tracks, 7 different surfaces. It's a combination between water burnout and pour your own prep type tracks. There's back track, there's front side. We just did one this past weekend, the Big End Banger at Muncie Dragway, which was a back end pour your own prep type deal. His next one, I believe, is Uncaged, is part of that, I believe, which you guys will also be there. And that is also a back of the track pour your own prep type deal.
Oh, yeah.
But and then Happy's is the last one of the year at Cash Days in Kentucky, which is a front side pour your own prep.
Oh yeah.
But it's just a traveling point series. If you show up, you get a certain amount of points. Depending on how many rounds you go, you get points. If you win, obviously you get more points. So be anxious to see how much more people are going to travel this year to be in it right now. So far right now, it's pretty open as far as who's in the lead and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens.
Can anybody just show up and race in it?
Anybody can show up and race.
Or do they have to be on a list or anything? Or
nope, no list. Just basically show up and race. Josh takes care of all the standings for that. Posts the standings, which he should have already posted the standings for this past weekend. He hasn't because he's a slacker.
Oh boy.
And everything will be awarded at Cash Days of Kentucky.
Everything will be awarded.
Final one for each class. We'll have something for everybody in each class. I think it's cool. I like it.
Yep. Yeah. So it's a small tire, big tire, and a hard tire. So the 3 classes that they base the points off of are small tire, big tire, and hard tire. And then if there's other classes, that's just strictly that's what the events. That's on the events. Because basically what he did was he ran his event alongside of another reoccurring event that was already happening. So he ran our event. Our event was the first event of the year, No Prep Mania. It was a World Series No Prep race, which Cash Days in Kentucky will also be a World Series No Prep race. Also, War in the Woods will also be a World Series No Prep race, and so on and so forth.
Can people double enter and run small tire, big tire, or is it? Do they have to run the tires?
They have to run the tires.
Yeah.
And so far, nobody's really ever has even tried to do it, even questioned, even try to do it. So, but yes, it is strictly one class.
I'm a puffer. I'm not a drinker.
You're a fluffer.
No, you're the fluffer. You're the one that had freaking the do on when you showed up, not me.
Hey, I had to make the show interesting somehow, right?
Yeah, you won't be seeing me caught like this.
Oh no! Come on, let's see that video from this weekend. Come on now.
I've already contacted Facebook. And
let's see that video from this weekend.
That shit's banned.
I was banned. Everybody's banned from it.
Bro, if I'd known we were going to do that, I would have brought all that shit down there and did something with you with that.
Wasn't that a good time though? Too.
I bet you would have done something. You already did something. You fucking injected me with fucking stripper glitter.
Yes,
that was good shit. You know,
it was fun.
Just to break it up for a minute. And it was fun.
It was fun. That's the stuff that people like need to bring to events. It doesn't have to be all serious business all the time. You can go and then run an event and truly have a blast, just doing whatever. You know.
The music helped too. Just having a little music, you know, in the background. Sometimes it was loud. I was scared to death we was going to get kicked off Facebook, but you know, I think that helps out. Oh fuck! Oh boy, that'd be a lot of ass.
We got it somewhere right here. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Gosh, there we hold on.
Get your blog ready. That one's over 2,000 square feet.
Oh boy. Can you imagine him fist pumping the Red Dragon?
Oh my god.
No,
it was funny because like I was, you know, where I was standing that day was like up where the tree normally would be at that track. So like I was looking down on everybody and I could just see through people's visors and just seeing like their eyes and just seeing them cracking up on the starting line, trying to be serious as they possibly could.
You actually flagged a race like that?
Yeah, flagged it for 4.5 hours.
Oh my god!
That picture was literally me flagging. You know,
I just thought it was like a photo op or something.
No. Josh took those photos as me flagging. There's video. I mean, if you go on Street Racing Channel's video of the Halloween race, that they got a full video of it, which you took that one clip art from.
Oh boy!
So. Freaking my nipples were so chapped by the end of that race that
oh my god, I bet.
Oh dude, it was
nipples. That was it.
It was bad.
I thought I seen a little moose cannon down there. Let's look at it again.
They wanted me to go in my box. They wanted me to go without shorts and just go in my boxers, and I said, we don't want that.
Oh boy. Yeah, I had to have my dick tied around that thing right there, around your leg.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That would have been distracting more than my outfit.
Damn it, man.
Oh my god. I guess I gotta go watch that shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't need to watch it. I don't need to watch it.
You do. It's fun.
No, I don't.
It's all in fun.
Yeah. Utter butter. That's what I would. Yeah. I call it brown gravy maker, but you know. Oh. So, what got you into flagging?
I mean,
are you just a flagger, or are you pretty much everything?
I mean, as far as like what? As far as everything.
I mean,
organized.
You do tire crack, finish line.
Did you do anything from the streets before it went to the track?
Yes. Yep. And that's kind of the track. I did it a little bit before that, but then we really got involved in the track, and then streets obviously got more involved. So on and so forth until everybody decides to ruin the streets, which up here it's virtually impossible to try to do a street race up here and get it off without any issues lately. So, but we've done everything. I mean, like I said, we run our own events here in Ohio. you know, just like you guys do. We do all the chip draws. We do everything. And I mean, and there's times I virtually ran the event by myself and flagged the whole entire event. I actually just did it about probably 2 months ago. I was announcing, I was flagging, and rounding cars up, everything.
Damn it.
So.
Did you flag the COVID shootout at Edgewater?
Yes, I did. That was on the streets.
Streets. That's where my heart is.
Oh, yeah. That's when we left the track. Right?
Yeah. Remember, that was during when we were in lockdown.
Yep.
After all the wrecks and stuff.
I come home. I didn't know if anything was going to happen. So I shot back, and then I be damn.
Yep.
That was a good night.
Yeah, because it originally was supposed to have been Sunday morning. It was a Sunday morning mass, basically, or Sunday morning services, we call it.
Sunday service, yeah.
Yep. Because we've always ran that spot every Sunday morning. We've never had an issue. It's been good. And we had rain threatening. Yes, it was. Yeah, that was when Nick wrecked. Yeah. And we decided to do it that night, or that morning, I should say. It was midnight is when we started. And we had like 14 cars, I believe. And it was a good night. Like I had Kyle in the group from 1320 come out to at least film the race at Edgewater that day. And then I told him, I said, hey, there's going to be a street race the next day. Like, you guys should probably come out and hang out, you know, because I hang out with those guys all the time. I play Xbox with them almost every night. And so they came out, filmed the race. It was a good time. And actually, Hong, when that car was when that Nova was nitrous, was the guy who won that race that night. It was him and Mountain Dew, Nick Taylor in the finals. Yep. And then as soon as the race was over, we got swarmed and cops showed up. Luckily, everything was done, but we ended up staying there for, I think, almost 2 hours after, because the State Highway Patrol was wanting to arrest every person that was there. So that was fun. That was fun.
Yeah, he plays with all kinds of boxes.
I do too. We play some video games.
Yep.
My boxes and their boxes are different.
Two different types. Yeah.
I don't play games.
Mine's a station.
I like consoles.
There you go. Oh God.
I like PCs.
There you go.
We know you do. We know you do. Yeah, I play Xbox. I play like Call of Duty. I play Farm Sim and just trying to be a farmer.
I bet you are a farmer.
Mm-hmm. Turn those fields.
Yeah, you shucking that corn, I bet.
You know it.
So how did the stripper glitter all come about?
Besides just
the name, you know. No, just how did it all? Not the name. How did you get into the actual business side of that?
So the two partners, James and Mike, were the two bringing it on to me right about a month after they finally got everything situated and got everything rolling. And they brought me on originally to basically just do dealer sales and do social media and stuff like that. And now I do all the social media. I do all the shipping. I do all the dealer orders. I do all sales, all email sales. Basically get anybody what they want, what they need, and then go out and try to, you know, obviously set up at all the races and stuff and sell to the racers. Merch. Yes, sling merch, stuff like that. Oh, yeah. So it's a lot. It's been a little crazy, but like I said, my work's been super slow right now. I'm actually getting ready to start a new job here Friday with a local shop, and hopefully that'll tie up a little bit of my time as far as between all of it, because I like to work. I don't like sitting around doing absolutely nothing.
Fuck that.
Yep.
I like sitting around. Fist pumping.
You practicing?
Yeah.
We know it.
I can get fast. I can get past 5 pumps though.
Oh, can you know?
Yeah. It took me a couple of days, but
you got a good workout going, right?
Yeah. Well, I had to get my stamina up.
There you go. See,
got my age, you know.
See, I'm worth a damn sometimes to you.
Yeah.
I can't break a sweat.
Shit, you break a sweat getting out of that fucking chair.
I know. That's about it. That's my workout.
Oh.
But I miss streets. I miss the street stuff, man. We haven't done a street event since like an actual like real small tire shootout since that night. It's been 2 years.
Is that over there where the cornfield was?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, I watched that. Video.
Yep.
That looked like a good time.
It was a blast. I mean, there wasn't a ton of people there. Like Luke Cochran is actually the one. Him and Derek Benson both put that together, and they were the one that always did Sunday service. And then they brought me down to flag, and we did a couple of those. Actually, we did 3, I believe, that year, and we did 2 on Sunday morning, and then obviously that one on midnight. It was fun. And we did one in November, and there was only like 6 cars, and we ended up getting chased, I think, like out at 3 spots. We ended up moving 3 spots on a Sunday. And I think the last spot, we literally just stopped on a freaking road. Who the hell knows where we were? And it was CJ and Billy in the finals.
Damn.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You just got to think outside the box and just do it.
Yep. And it was like it was going like, when we started at like, I think like 7 or 8 a.m. and I think we were at the last spot at like 4 p.m. That's like how stupid our day went with that.
Damn.
Yeah.
We literally got it done, and there was a stay out of patrol coming down the road to basically, I don't know if he was just driving down or he was just he found out he was coming to get us. But
yeah. In the street, sometimes you're the bug, sometimes you're the windshield,
Nope.
Yep. It bees like that way sometimes.
It's tough.
No, I miss it. I want to be. That's where I want to be. I went out for the street race, earlier this year or early last year at Dig or Die, and that was the last time I was in the streets.
Yeah.
How's that spot?
It's a sweet spot if the entire United States didn't know about it.
So the whole track comes.
Yep. There was actually more people at that. There was more people at that race than there was the big tire, stick shift, and I can't remember what class they ran that night before, or that same day. There was more people there at the street than that track.
Damn.
It was chaos.
Yeah. And that's what I tell people, loose lips sink ships. That's bad.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be gangster. Everybody wants to see gangsters, but nobody.
That's the thing.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a lot of people that wasn't listening that night. There was people we literally, we all met at this spot. And by the time we got to the spot, the guys couldn't even get to they couldn't even get to the starting line because there was at least 100 spectator cars parked on the starting line.
I heard,
which is absolutely, it's the stupidest thing in the world. And I was over. The cops ended up coming, and that's when Billy, that cop had Billy at gunpoint, in the video with him and that green fox body, which he was playing basically, but we all didn't know that at the time.
I did. But these like Corey hit it on the head right here. When you go to Dig or Die, they got 2 spots out there that they race at.
And everybody knows where to go.
Yeah, everybody knows where they go. So,
yep.
And it's a phone call away or a text.
Yeah.
Hey, we're not here. We're here.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
I tell you, no matter how tight you are, how tight of a ship you run though on one, even when you pull up, there's people already there.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like we went there this year in Texas, and when we pulled up, we were like, "Holy shit!"
I was like, "Man, park up here because this ain't gonna last long."
And we pulled right up front. We were the very first car, so we could be the very first one out. We're the first car. But when we pulled up, I mean, and he runs a tight ship. If anybody does, he does. There was 8 people in a chat, and when we pulled up, there was 350 people, 400 people, and we were both like, and a guy told me to stop. Me and him pulled up to the street spot, and he goes, "No, y'all stop. Y'all need to park down the road." And rolled down the window and said, "You know who the fuck we are?"
But I'm parking where the fuck I want.
I'm looking at him like, he goes, "Oh, my bad. No, y'all pull wherever you want. No, we're going to."
Yeah, see, I had eight drivers in a group chat. That was it.
Group chat.
And
there was probably
drivers.
400.
Yeah, their drivers are the world's worst about fucking keeping their mouth shut. You know,
that
they
right
want,
there proved
they
it
want
to
the
me.
clout. That Corey said right. I mean, the drivers are the world's worst about telling everybody shit.
Yep. That 100% proved it to me, because I watched him all day on his phone, and we were sitting at the hotel, and he was putting this group together of cars. And I'd be damned, like nobody knew. Me and him went over and picked this spot out. It was virgin. Nobody had ever been there. Like, it was green. It was perfect. Lighting was perfect. We done looked at cameras. I mean, he does some homework. You know what I mean? Like, we rode around for 2 damn days looking to do a spot. And I'll be damned, we pulled up, and we're thinking we're going to be the only ones there with a few cars, and we couldn't hardly pull in the parking lot. Like, I was blown away. This shit's crazy, and it's all the racers.
Mm-hmm.
But telling other crew people and stuff like that, and then the crew people
they want their buddies to come see. You know.
Yep.
One person tells one person, and they tell one person, and it's just domino effect from there. But you know, these people that do street races, you know what's going to happen. But you know, you figure 8 cars. What was it? $500 buy-in.
500 apiece, $4,000 pot.
Yeah, and I mean
something simple and smooth.
Literally, we could have knocked it out. I actually think we knocked it out pretty quick. I think it was what?
Yeah, we did.
A couple hours.
Yeah, tops 2 hours.
And then we had some grudge racing and stuff like that. And then the cops came and blah blah. And then they were like, "What do y'all want to do?" I said, "Well, yeah, we had a $10,000 grudge race that I was holding the money on, and I held it, and I said, well, we can't go back there, and so they just ended up splitting pot. By the time it was like, what, 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it was getting late. Like
shit, we raced up there all damn night, though. Got the shootout done. They grudge raced for a couple hours.
Yeah.
It was gangster.
Yeah. But drivers or organizers or flaggers per se, just because you have a street, you got to do your homework. You got to go out there and sit on it. You got to check shit out. Just because you have a road don't mean you can't just go, "Oh, I got a road, so I don't need to go look at that. I know that's good." You still got to go out there and do your homework and shit and all that good stuff.
That's right.
I've learned a lot. Like, I thought I knew how to do some street racing and do some shit, but I've learned a lot.
Yeah.
Just me and him riding around in Texas that really taught me a lot.
Oh, for sure.
And already having your spots for lookouts and
look out.
Yeah.
Look out.
So, what's the worst thing that's happened to you flagging races besides fist pumping?
No, I think you've already showed it. Honestly, I mean, I think I've only had like one time where my light actually didn't work, and that's probably the worst time that's really ever something's happened. You know, that I never fell. I've never done anything like that. You know, because I can't stand still, so I have to go back and run. You know, do my thing.
I raised the sumbitch up one time from my face, and it was aimed right at me. And I hit the light. I was like, "Oh shit!" Oh, you talk about feeling like a douchebag. I was like, shit.
Did they go?
No, I just hurried up and turned it.
Oh shit.
Oh, and then after the race too, they come up to me and they said, "You had that aiming at you, didn't you?" And I said, "Fuck yeah, I did."
He goes, "I'm still seeing spots."
I feel like an asshole. Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, I've almost fell a couple of times, but I've pretty much maintained myself each time. You know?
I busted my ass. It was funny because we were at I can't remember where we were at. We were somewhere in Kansas, and they did a deal before, and then they had a GoPro. I had a GoPro in a car, and the flagger busted his ass, and I posted, I edited a video, and you can see his foot like just go right by the window and shit like that, and I put on. I'll be damned if I didn't bust my ass the next day. That's karma getting my ass.
Damn.
And ever since then, I was like, oh, no more of that fucking shit.
Damn.
Of course, when I busted my ass, both cars lost traction because the ground shook and stuff. They thought it was like a tremor.
I watched one today where you were still stepping back.
Oh hell, that's at least 4 or 5 years old.
Yep, it was 16. It was when Chief in the blue S10 or Sean in the blue S10 ran in the finals.
Oh yeah,
that was a badass. I watched it, just popped up, so I was like, "Shit, we're gonna watch it." That was a good one.
Yeah,
blue S10 with Willie bars beat Sean.
Yeah, so Marcus.
That was a badass truck.
Yeah, he's working on. He's talking about coming back out, but
damn, it's a badass truck.
So how long you've actually been doing everything, Chris? When did you start?
So basically it was right between 2014 2015 when we first started, when we actually did our very first no prep event, and it was just 2 of us at the time, and it was me and Mike Batdorf, and we did one at a track. It was my first time. I think it was actually my first time actually flagging at a track. And, it was our very first event. I think we had like 700 spectators. I mean, not bad for, a bunch of nobodies ever throwing an event together. And it was really one of the very first no preps here in Ohio. And then SRC came along and started doing theirs as well. So it was a good time. It was a good car count. I think actually it was Johnny Quick is the guy who won that race, and that was back when he had his Teal Fox body before he had anything else. Yeah. And came in and pretty much cleaned house, and we didn't, had no idea who he was at the time. And was like, who's this guy? Like, this guy's got a gnarly freaking ride, and then all of a sudden now everybody knows who he is.
Was you in the cars before that?
Yes, I've always been in the cars.
He's been in the trunks. He's been in the trunks. He's been in the underneath the steering wheel.
I thought you were going to say the back seat.
Back seat. He's been on the row bar.
I've been everywhere. No, what's funny is I've never, like, even when I was a kid, I wasn't really into cars. I was into semi trucks.
Well, still,
like
was it the shifter?
Yes. Yeah, it was the shifter. The shifter got me.
Gosh, damn.
And now we know where the fist pumps come in.
It's all plays together.
It's like a circle.
It's like connecting the dots right now.
Circle.
There's just a pentagram. There's a pentagram being dotted out.
Oh, tell them about that Honda, Chris.
Oh, geez. No, nobody needs to hear about that.
Oh,
yeah, like literally, I was into semi trucks. I wanted to be a semi truck driver. That's what I wanted to be when I wanted to grow up. Which now I'm like, what in the fuck was I thinking when I did that? And
you were thinking about the strip clubs across the street from the truck
I was thinking about the lot lizards. Is what I was thinking about.
Hell yeah.
That's what I was thinking about. But like, I started driving trucks when I was 12, 13 years old. That's how I learned how to drive a semi before I knew how to drive a car.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Me too.
Because
I just now learned.
Really?
Still can barely do it.
He can't even get from his driveway.
I can't downshift.
I get it. It's hard.
I got to come to a complete stop and I'll take back off. People blowing around me and honking the horn and shit. I cannot downshift that motherfucker to save my life.
Hey, you shifter gripper? Happy's shifter grinder.
You damn right.
Oh
man.
But yeah, I grew up across from a trucking company, and I was basically, I was young and I was too embarrassed to go up and be like, oh, I want to come hang out and stuff and do semi things, because that's when I had toy cars. That's all I had. And I got hooked up with them. And then I finally started learning how to drive. I started learning how to work on them, back them up, back them in the dock stuff, just all that stuff. And they just carried with me. And then when I turned 16, I all of a sudden, boom, I was into cars now.
And you got a Honda?
16? I've had a few Hondas.
Do you have any fart cans on them?
Yes.
Oh boy.
But at least they were all boosted though.
Damn, hell yeah.
So like my first car was a DSM, which was an absolute mistake of,
Yeah, that's probably true.
I wanted to be a law lizard. Yep. I had a DSM, I had an Integra that was supercharged. I've had an Evo 8. I've had 4 Trans Ams. A couple of them were head scan nitrous cars. I had a couple Corvettes. I've had like 30, 34. I'm up to like 35 something cars since I was 16. I'm 37 now.
Damn, hell yeah.
I was just constantly just bouncing through cars. Couldn't keep something long enough.
I think I've had like maybe 8 cars my entire life.
Really?
I've had a bunch.
Yeah.
The warden now the warden, she's always had the new rides and stuff because, she's always had the kid with her. So I always gave her the new cars. Just that Kia that I drive, that was my very first brand new car to myself.
I've
really?
Never owned one.
Yeah.
I've never owned a new car either.
Yeah, no. That was the very first time. And then what I get it at fucking 47, 48. Slowly, I thought slowly. I think he fucking jumped right out. He crashed the fuck out. He jumped straight the fuck out.
Shit.
Oh.
And started.
I love that shit.
Oh.
He didn't jump, or he didn't slowly. He jumped out, did a fucking cartwheel.
How many miles you got on it, homie?
101,000. It had 6 on it. Had 6 on it when I got it 2.5 years ago.
Dang, I thought that thing would have more than that on it.
Well, I didn't drive it for a month when I was at Happy's house.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, when I'm home now, I don't drive. It just stays. We take the Lace car wherever we go when I'm here. I mean,
I don't blame you.
I mean, you got to figure people when I was working and doing this stuff, I would easily drive 150,000 miles a year.
Yeah, I remember you kept count. You had tabs on it.
Yeah.
Last year you drove.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was, but I know it was
138,000 or something.
Yeah,
140 something thousand.
Yeah.
It was something crazy.
Yeah, I'd work all week, drive, come home, drive to where we're going, come back, drive all night, get back, go to work again.
That was when you were driving truck, wasn't it?
Yeah. You drive 3,000 to 4,000 miles a week doing that,
and then drive all weekend.
Yeah, and then you drive a couple thousand miles in a weekend.
I never did that much when I drove truck. I mean, it burned me out. That's the crappy part about it.
Also, you did wind up driving a truck.
Mm-hmm. I had my own truck. I had my own, actually.
Yeah.
I'm about to sell mine. I've got one. I'm going to sell it. I thought I was wanting to be a trucker too and get in the trucking business. And then with the economy the way it is right now.
Honestly, dude, just make it nice and just take it to Louisville every year.
I mean, I'd love to. But the way I sit out there and I look at it, I'm like, damn, that's a brand new dually sitting back there in my backyard. And it's just sitting there.
Right.
I could have a brand new nice ass dually, and it looks like we're going to be traveling a lot and doing this. So a new dually sure would be nicer than that big ass Peterbilt sitting back there.
But pull into a track with that now, it'd
be pretty gangster.
That'd be gangster. That's the thing.
I'd have to hire somebody to drive the son of a bitch though, because I can't drive it.
There you go.
I had to put
There
Limpy
you
back
go.
behind the wheel.
I still got my CDO.
Hell yeah.
I let mine go.
I got my CDO in 95, if that'll tell you how old I am, people.
I let mine go, unfortunately. I wish I would have kept it just for, in case I got something that did require it.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in a month, so I might go look at it tomorrow. Never know.
Well, I told you whenever I come down.
Good Lord, got mine in 85. Good Lord, you're old.
Damn. I
I
graduated in 97. He was driving a truck and I was still in high school. But we're not that far apart. Me and him's only 6 years apart.
The guy that I hung out with learned how to drive trucks, he's 84 and still has a CDO and still drives.
Damn.
All right, I'll try to remember.
Yep. I bet you got it.
I'll probably do somewhere.
Speaking of semi trucks, did you see what I did for my race this weekend?
Oh yeah, I was going to ask. Somebody posted up, said you're doing semi racing.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I like it.
I am absolutely freaking stoked.
Are they
Now, is that
bobtailing
something
or are
with the
they
track?
What's that?
Are they
Like those
bobtailing or are they bobtailing or are they pulling
yeah.
trailer?
They're bobtailing.
Okay.
Yep.
Pulling a trailer would be fucking crazy.
Honestly, I
60,
think
70,000 in it. Something that'll just overload the shit out of them.
It would probably kill the track. Unfortunately, that's the
Yeah.
crappy part about it, because this track is the oldest track in Ohio. It was the first track ever built.
Damn.
So the surface is probably at least 30 to 40 years old.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a trucking outfit up here in northern Ohio is the one that bought them, and it's called Canoe Trucking, and they're a tanker division, and they're huge in their social media about just going out and just beating the ever living dog piss out of every single truck that they have on the road, and all their trucks are all decked out, super nice, all chromed out. They have their own drift truck, which is a W9 with a 2,000 horse Caterpillar in it. That they'll just go out and they'll just do donuts in it.
Holy shit. Will it be there? Will something like that be there?
It will
Hell
be
yeah.
there.
That's cool.
So a lot of their drivers are going to come out and participate in this semi race. I brought this up to them a couple weeks ago, and I said, hey, I got an idea. Because one of the New York racers came to No Prep Mania, and they are hiring actually. And he ran his cab over Pete down the track, because he was actually in Illinois picking up a load and was like, hey, what's going on in Ohio this weekend? I'm passing through, I don't have the car with me, but I want to come hang out. So he ended up coming to our race, hanging out. He had an old school, I think it was a 70s Peterbilt cab over. And he was like, I'm going to take this thing down the track. I said, go for it. Do it. So he took it down the track, and I was like, and everybody loved it. Like, they got a kick out of it. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm on to something here. So I brought it up to them, and they kind of were like, whatever. So then yesterday, one of the executives called me from the truck company. He goes, remember you asking me about running semi-trucks down the track? And I said, yeah. And he goes, we're doing that. And I said, oh, are we now?
That's cool. That's something different, you know? And you got to be thinking of something different. I think it's neat. I think it's cool as hell. Oh, no, I do see that comment. Yeah, I did see that. I watched the video today. I don't know if y'all have. Have y'all seen that video?
No. What?
It was the one of the
jet truck, wasn't it?
Jet truck that had the accident at the air show.
Shockwave.
Yeah.
Yeah, that happened. That was actually Sunday, wasn't it? While we were at the race.
Yeah. Whenever I got. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad shit. Yeah, I think that's neat with the semis, though. That's cool. So they bought the track, assuming just for the property.
Mm-hmm. Well, they bought it just to take. The track was for sale. We were curious. We were interested possibly in purchasing it, but they wouldn't accept our offer that we offered them. So they ended up buying it, and they're right down the road from them. And they've done like a ton of improvements as far as like a lot of stuff the track needed, because it was, you know, the track's very old. You know, like I said, it's the first track in Ohio. You know, it's very old. They painted a lot, redid the staging lanes, redid all the shutdown. I'm hoping to God that the shutdown now is completely leveled, because I would love to do a backtrack event there.
Hell yeah.
Where's this event at?
It is at Canoe Motorsports Park in Thompson, Ohio.
This weekend, right?
This weekend, it's Saturday. Yep. I'll try.
How far away from Columbus is it?
It is an hour. It's an hour and a half from me, and I'm 2 hours from Columbus.
That's a pretty good haul.
Yeah, it's up very much in the northern portion of Ohio. I'm actually getting ready to find the link here and post it in the comments here, because I know people are asking for it. But yeah, it's like right off I-9. It's dang near right up against the lake.
There you go.
So it'll be a good time. It's this first time we've ever done an event there, and we're hoping that this is going to gain some traction, and especially with the bringing the semis in to do this, is I think it's going to just add something to the event. Hopefully,
it will.
Hell, old shifter gripper might be out there.
I know, right?
Everybody thought she was at the track this weekend when they see Dylan's truck
Dude.
sitting behind the tent.
I shit you not, the dude and his boy come walking up, and they're like,
He was excited.
the boy was like probably 10 years old or whatever. He's all like, his dad walked up. He goes, my son asked me if stripper glitter was here because he's seen the Peterbilt back there.
Oh, shifter gripper.
I was like, shifter gripper, and I was like, you got to be your boys watching this shit.
You should have told him to go down to the stripper glitter tent, because the girl was down there. Devin was down there, and then like that's her.
Oh boy.
Oh man, good shit.
Oh,
That's great.
So you do the Josh stuff, and you have your own little stuff that you do too, right? I guess you're what's the word I'm looking for here?
DT.
You have races, the races that you do other than Josh's races.
Yes. So yeah, we do all Josh's races. Take care of everything for him, which we've done that for years, even when we started.
I don't know who that is, but
I don't know.
That's who I was going to tell you to refer him down to. That's funny. That's Facebook user.
Oh boy.
But yeah, we've done our own events for years. And we ended up becoming for hire basically. And, we'd be hired in to come in and run an event, start to finish, have our own tire crack finish line, sign up for races, do chip draws, collect the money, do everything. Just virtually, you basically do absolutely nothing. We handle everything as far as the event. And it's worked out good for us. We kind of gotten away from it now just because we're so busy now. We do 4 events a year. Actually, we're doing 5 this time with this new track. So we do 2 events at our own personal track, Dragway Magnolia for No Prep Mania. And then we do 2 events at Dragway 42, which is it's a backtrack event. So.
And you're doing the whole shebang then?
Yes, run the whole event. Run the whole event ourselves. That's all we basically do now. And I enjoy it. I have fun. It's a good time. And I just like watching some racing. That's all I care about. I don't give a rat's ass who wins. I just want to have fun. It's weird going to like the last 2 weekends I've been going, been hanging out with you guys. It's been weird just standing there not doing nothing. I'm like, what? I'm supposed to be doing something. What do I need to do? I don't know.
I know what you can do next time we see you.
I bet you do.
Oh boy.
If the trailer's rocking, don't come a knocking. Yeah, I'll be in Mexico. Henry, I'll be in Mexico that weekend.
Yeah.
What's up, Philip? I'll talk to you a while, buddy.
Oh wait, what did they say? Can we get a impromptu flagging demo? I've got it. I've got it. I've got it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Now, I got to ask, when you're counting, do you go forwards or backwards on your pumps?
I don't. The pumps don't matter.
Oh, it don't?
Nope.
There's not a set amount?
Nope. It's all in my head.
Wow.
It's all in my head. That's what I tell people. Like, don't go off how many times I do it.
Oh no, I've counted.
Yeah, it's.
I don't tell and I don't tell people that shit. But I sit on the wall and I counted one night. I watch, but I like paying attention to all that shit. And I did. One you was like 5, one you was 8.
Yep.
And I was like, damn, it did change up.
Yep. I can't, and like people will go and be like, "Oh, I know Chris. I can catch Chris. I know it." Like Tommy says it all the time. Tommy's like, "I know Chris. And I'm like, "No, you don't." But like, there's still people jumping on me. Like, it's nobody's got me down.
They have a pretty good idea, I think, when the light's coming up. Obviously, they're seeing it, but that's the only. They know that it's about time.
It's about time. Yeah, like when the later rounds, I like holding. I like keeping them honest. And I did that at Muncie in the final. I definitely kept them honest.
I have a problem of banging it too quick.
That's what she said.
I know. I inserted my foot right in my fucking mouth on that one. I do though.
I've actually heard that.
Pause a little longer.
I've actually heard that. I thought you got some pills for that.
Oh, I do. I do. I got a whole damn prescription in there.
Oh.
Jordan, no, Luke did not message me about Mags, so he probably needs to do that.
Mags.
Is
that a lot lizard?
Yes.
Hell yeah. So, are we going to the meat sweat place again this year?
If you want, as long as Happy don't kill us.
Fuck yeah.
Or kill me.
I'm in. That shit was good.
I'm gonna make sure my window's cracked before we leave.
So when I do log it,
I already got the reservation already made.
Hell yeah.
So
yeah, I ain't never seen a guy sweat so much before in my life. He was just like,
I was about to stroke out, man.
He was shoveling shit in his mouth, and I was like,
I couldn't breathe.
I was like, when is this dude? He's really getting his money's worth.
I didn't miss it. I was at the other end of the table. I had no idea.
Look, I ate 6 pounds of meat.
Jeez, I bet you did.
The funniest thing in the fucking world at this place. This place is fucking like highfalutin. Like
I loved it. Everybody's in suit and ties and dresses.
And we're like this.
We come in hoodies.
And fucking
You're in gym shorts.
And Bill asked for some fucking A1. And they're all, excuse me?
It took him an hour to bring this shit to.
Can you bring one that's burnt back to the table? And what's the A1?
Oh my God.
What? I think they had to run down to the store and get some because they probably never had it before.
I think they did too.
I was scared old Bill was going to puke when he looked over at Billy's steak and that thing was still moving on his plate.
Hell yeah.
He was about to vomit. It made him sick. He was nauseous.
I know. I fucked up. I fucked up thinking of inviting him because I was until like it happened. I was like, oh shit, he ain't gonna like this.
Yep.
Yeah,
You gotta try the dessert. Did you have dessert?
I did.
What was it? The pineapple? What was it?
Yeah, the pineapple.
I had cheesecake.
Oh yeah, cheesecake. Yeah, their molten lava cake is hands down the best molten lava cake I've ever had in my life.
I love them too.
I have to go try that. I have to try that this year.
I will make myself miserable and I will still get another one.
I'll make sure my dessert leg is not full.
Yeah. I had a caramel cheesecake and that was good. It was good. I like places like that though, Brazilian steakhouses.
Mm-hmm.
I like that shit.
Yep. I hope to God that they bring back the real Coke. That's the one part that pissed me off.
Me too.
Because, yeah, yep. Because the fake Coke just isn't good.
I was seriously debating if we were going to be able to get in or not with what we were wearing.
Our dress code.
Oh, I do it every year. I knew it.
Yeah, people walking in. There was like a whole fucking family of like, I don't know what the fuck they did, but they all were all dressed to the nine, and I'm like, I bet these people got dressed and just come out to this stuff.
And here we are.
Here I am. Fucking,
Man, we're just hungry. We're just ready to go in there and eat. We don't.
Here I am. I got the fucking meat farts.
Yeah, we were the first table in the place.
Oh yeah, everybody had to walk by us.
Yeah. And I was like, I think they did this shit on purpose.
Look at these rednecks.
Look at these guys. Look at that one dude down there. How about he likes fist pumping? He'll probably fist pump the cow that comes at the table.
Yeah. Heck yeah, we'll do it again for sure. Like I said, I already made the reservations again. So,
well, how's the car count looking for Saturday, Chris?
Not too bad. We didn't do like a pre-lock-in deal, just because it's a pain in the butt. You guys know, and with being a new track, expectations are high because a lot of people's never been there before, and they've never done anything like this ever before. So I feel like going into a new place, it'll bring a good crowd.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just to try it.
Now with this prep shortage coming about right now, everybody's talking. A guy tagged me in a post today in Great Lakes. Is your all's prep something like where a track could come in and buy 55-gallon drums of your all's chemical and use it for overall, like spraying out of a tractor?
You can. We do make our own track formula of that. We just don't really push it because it's complicated. It's more of a pain in the butt to do than making pour your own prep right now. And we just don't have the time. Like I don't have a dock outside my house to where I can go. There's a semi coming in here and I just load freaking 500 barrels of freaking of everything.
Right.
And it's a pain. And we sell to local tracks here in Ohio.
Yep. That's
the only people that we sell to, and we actually do delivery and stuff like that for them, and take care of those people because there's tracks. I talked to a guy today, actually right before I got on here, from Motor Mile in Virginia, that Corey Stamper put me in contact with, and he was desperate for prep, and we worked out a deal, and I got him some prep coming for a radio event he's got coming up next weekend.
Hell yeah!
Because if he didn't have it, he was not having none of that. So
obviously there's a chemical in everybody else's prep that they can't get.
Yep.
And I did hear of an event not long ago that was radio prep, and they prepped the shit out of it with the prep that they had that didn't have whatever in it, and that shit was a gooey nightmare.
Yep, and I already know what it is because we've been there. We know it all. It just
happened.
It's terrible. It's trash. But we got some decent news today that hopefully here in the next 2 weeks, the volume of the chemical is going to be coming through and it's going to be available for everybody, and it's going to start coming back.
Good.
Hoping that this is true. We heard that basically Customs right now is the one that has it.
Gotcha.
It's in Customs hands right now.
That's holding everybody up.
Yes.
In the prep business.
Yep. So, we haven't been really affected by it that much because we buy so much chemical at a time, and we've had a lot on hand. So, I've been keeping up with a lot of orders, and I've been, checking everybody else's stuff out, and there's a lot of people that came sell prep right now. I'm pretty sure if you go on Devil Glue's site that you can't buy it online, it's out of stock. But
he's asking you that there.
Do they make? That's what I was going to ask you. Also, does all? I mean, do you have you? What's is it the same prep for everything, or is you like if you sell one to a track? Is it the same stuff that you pour your own puddle with, or is it different?
It's different. It's different in a couple of different ways. It's very similar, but there's just a couple of different things that basically goes into it to where it will, it's going to flash faster, flash slower. Obviously, putting rubber on top of it, dragging it, stuff like that, you're going to get a different outcome with applying it. But yes, we do make an RC prep formula. I know you just pinned that comment up. We just put that out a couple months ago, and it's in like a little 16-ounce bottle. It's very small, and for the price for what you get, I mean, you get like 6 ounces, and it's like I think like $40 or $50 from like some people. So you get a lot more for what you pay for at the end of the day.
Oh yeah,
that's what I was thinking.
But
back in the day, we used to cut our stuff. We didn't have
all kinds of shit.
We've done all kinds of stuff, but that was before the day and age of when you got 20 different prep companies out there that also
it's quite a few.
There's more than you'd ever imagine. It's like every day there's always something popping up, and I mean, I get it. Like we were one of the ones that popped up too, Hello, hi Brian. But like we pride ourselves on a great product that we have. We test it rigorously every week because they race. We literally go out and test every week and race. So every time we make a big batch of it, we go out and we put it to the test, see if it actually works on our own cars. It ain't like we're out here freaking, just making gallons, and like, oh, hopefully we did this right, and everything's balanced.
Now, does it ever change?
No. As far as formula wise,
yes,
it has changed over
the years.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, we did not have the same formula when we started. So, and the difference is between is, I don't have a warehouse of like 500 gallons of stripper glue on a wall. We make it fresh, and we go off of where this prep's going to what type of conditions as far as weather, stuff like that's going on in the country. So that way,
there's a winter, you got like a winter blend and a summer blend, and
see, I made shit different back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's like what we used to do back in the day. It was just depends on how cold it's going to get and how much stuff you add to it or not add to it.
Yep. Yeah, that makes a huge difference. Because you could go. I had a customer in California yesterday. Was messaging me about some issues that they were having as far as they like spraying streets out there, and we don't do there. Most people don't do stuff like that, Yeah,
they're big on the prep.
Yeah, they love to prep. They love to prep a street, and I'm just like,
that's on their suspension.
Yeah, and I just don't get it. Like that's not the way to make your car work at the end of the day. And, I told him, I said, you're doing more harm than good. You're in California.
Basically,
yes. Basically, if you want to say that, yes. But, I told him, I said, you're out and these guys, are spraying and they're lighting it on fire, because, everybody thinks lighting it on fire. Oh, that's the way to go. No, that's not the way to go, because if your ground's already warm, all you're going to do is going to get gooey and make it a greasy mess. So Lily, leave it on there and let it dry and let it do its thing. So I think that's ended up what happened, but come on now.
That's
Come on
meth.
now.
That's meth up, Dylan. That's meth.
Yeah, that's meth up. That's meth up.
Shit, I remember back in the day we used to use just straight Dr. Pepper. Back before you had VHT.
We used to use I forget what it was called. It was I think it was Orange Crush.
Yeah. Any of the sodas with the sugar in it. We used to use down here. We had it was a Dr. Pepper. They use it was the real shit. What's the cane sugar?
I know what you're talking about.
Man, that shit worked right there. We call it was Dublin Dr. Pepper back then.
That's the stuff that they put in Mexican Coke.
Yeah, same thing. Mexican Coke, Dublin Dr. Peppers, everything. Man,
God, that's some good shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
You told me something though that you all put in your stuff back in the day out there, and I've never tried that, and I want to. When you said you just put a tablespoon of it, a tablespoon or two in your all's prep back in the day, and that's something I'd like to try. I used to sprinkle it on the ground first,
resin,
and then spray over top back when we used to prep, but I've never tried putting it in the glue.
Yeah.
And I could see where it could work.
Oh, here you go.
I could see.
You remember that car? Happy?
Oh, fuck yeah. That's what we're talking about. Yeah, that's what we used to do back in the day. We would actually sprinkle the ground down, and we wouldn't spray any chemical. We would just use straight powder.
Yeah,
they
call it brown sugar. It wasn't. It was just resin.
Mm-hmm. Yep, gold dust. I used to buy it by 5-pound bucket.
Yeah.
And that shit works. But when you spray over top of it, good God, I'd like to put some in it though. I want to try that shit.
Yeah, It don't take much.
Yeah.
No, there's a lot.
Depends on how much you're starting with, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Bong, fuck your life.
Forgot to bang.
I knew what he was getting to. I mean, he had the star there.
Yeah, yes.
Bong
I never even thought of that.
Acetone, it's the same thing as Meek.
Yeah. Yeah, I've cut it with all different kinds of shit. Like when we'd spray it, if I poured a puddle, I'd want it thick. So I would leave it pure. I'm an old school PJ1. I'm old school. That's what I started with.
If we didn't have money for PJ1, that's when we used the soft drinks. But usually somebody had PJ1.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get it dirt cheap back in the day.
It's funny. Like you go to some of these no prep events and you still see guys using PJ1 out of like a can,
metal can.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, and usually the only place I ever see that's Summit. Summit carries it,
and it's expensive.
Yeah, we would be able to sell it at Summit, but we would unfortunately have to rebrand our name and stuff like that, and it just ain't about the whole rebranding crap.
Just because of the name.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, we had an opportunity to go sell in store, and we just didn't feel it was worth it. We've had multiple people trying to come out and try to rebrand our product. There's a couple of companies out there that's rebranded. It's all the same stuff as the original brand, but it's just a different name. And it's not. I feel like our product is very good to not be rebranded. It's not worth being rebranded.
Right.
Even though it could help us, but that's just how we feel.
Yeah.
Now, do y'all have people that just buy y'all stuff and then sell it as theirs?
Yeah. So I have, I'm up to, I believe as today, I think I'm at 216 dealers across the U.S. in Canada, Guam, Sweden, and Chile.
Wow. So, but it's sold as Tripicler though, right?
It is. It's sold as Tripicler. So basically, it's just you're a authorized dealer, Tripicler, basically.
Right.
So they go and they sell at the tracks and sell at all these no prep events and stuff. Just to make a little extra money. Right now it's crucial. to help some of these guys help pay for fuel and stuff and to get into races.
Yeah. And how does someone get to become a dealer? Do they contact the website or?
Yep. So I have a form submission form on our website, stripperglittertc.com. And then basically you fill it out and it comes directly to my email. I'll be the one that's responding to you. Just basically give me your location of where you're from. And we have like a 20-mile radius between all of our dealers everywhere. And basically you'll calculate our mileage and see if you're eligible. If you're eligible, then I'll send you the information as far as to doing the purchase. It's just a minimum purchase basically. And then basically get the ball rolling. If you need to find a dealer local to you, I have a tab on our website, stripperglittertc.com/find stripper glitter near you, and has all of our dealers' information and locations all in one spot. So that way you don't have to go and try to expect when you'll be getting your shipment, when you could probably buy it local from someone and help support them and have it a lot faster, obviously. It's safe shipping too.
Yeah.
Good people.
Hey, right before the show. Now, when did we stop racing? Sunday night, right? And what is today? Wednesday.
No, it was Monday morning.
Or Monday morning, yeah.
Monday morning is when we left, right?
It was 4:30 in the morning when I left. Katie.
But he left before did he leave that morning?
Before we started the show, he said he was an hour from home. Before we just started this talk show tonight, he just messaged me and said, "Happy, I'm an hour from home." And I said, "Hey, man, that sounds like a hell of a road trip. We're about to hop on the live show. I'm actually wearing your shirt tonight." He said, "That's the best news I've had all week."
Wow.
Poor guy, man. Been on the road since we left that race. I passed him on my way home.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah, I blew by him. I run 80, 85. He was doing probably 65 or so, 55. And I blew by him. I honked the horn. But, I mean, he was rolling. He was cruising along. Nothing was wrong. So I guess from Monday morning.
He might have stopped. He might have drove and got a room and then left Tuesday. And then who knows what happened after that.
Yeah.
I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
And he's coming back for National Trail.
Oh, he's coming for Engage? Oh, sweet.
Yep. He said he'd messaged me that. He said, I guess he's indulging in the pain. He said, "I'm going to do it again. I'll be back for National Trail." And I was like, "All right, I'll see you there, man."
That's
awesome dude. Yep. Awesome guy. He's trying.
He's trying. That is awesome. Good for him. Good for him.
Oh boy.
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Somebody sending him something there. He's trying to upload something.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Shit. Where's it at? I
didn't realize you were selling all the way out there on the West Coast, because like you said, they are big in the spray in the street, where we're not really. We were. Now Louisville was. Back when I was street racing, we prepped the shit out of the street, and that was just kind of like one of our hustles. We wouldn't go over that in the steps, and this guy'd be out there and he'd go to pour his puddle. Well, then I'd walk out there with my sprayer. And I'd take 20, 30 minutes and I prep my lane, and they're like, "Damn, man, they didn't have a sprayer. They just had a bucket with their shit in it."
Yeah. No, I guess it's very huge out there. I guess they go and prep the street, and then they'll go do like a normal pour your own prep and do a burnout and stuff in it too on top of it.
Yep.
And I was just like, man, like you guys are wasting a lot of product. Number one, like. Number two, like you're trying to shoot yourself in the foot because you're trying to light. He sent me a bunch of pictures of them lighting the roads on fire, and I'm like, like, dude, like it's too warm out there. Like there's no reason you should be doing that.
I've heard a lot of people say that they feel like they're burning off the alcohol or the cut that's in it, and they're just leaving the glue.
Yep.
That's their, they feel like that they're just leaving the glue, but then they're not also thinking that they're warming up asphalt. at the same time, which is bringing the oil to the top of the surface.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
and like you say, it's already hotter than shit out there.
Yeah.
As it is.
I guarantee you, like the surface out there, even though it's dark, it's afternoon, it's probably still, 80, 90 degrees. Who knows? Maybe more than that,
Yeah.
You see how these starting lines get greasy over the course of a day. You're sitting there pouring all kinds of different preps, regardless of the point, but like it still gets greasy, even though you're not even lighting it on fire. Yeah. So you lighting it on fire is just making it 10 times worse.
Yeah, I think I found the secret ingredients to what Chris and them put in their stripper glitter.
I guarantee it.
Oh boy!
Holy shit! Did you drink the wrong Mountain Dew?
Who in the hell sent you that?
Oh, that looks like a bad night.
Oh, bro, that was not even okay.
Damn it!
All right, well, so yeah, so I did like a race the night. I did a race last year at undisclosed location, and I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to organize. I'm just going to have a good time. So I bought a medium bottle size of Fireball, and I killed the entire bottle in like 2 hours.
Ooh.
And I couldn't walk. I don't remember anything about that night. I guess I was yelling at people that was pulling in the parking lot saying, "Who the fuck are you? Why the fuck are you here?" I ended up puking my fucking guts out. What's crazy is the next day I had to go flag. I had to drive to Marion County, which was over 2 hours away, and go flag the next morning. So I flagged hungover.
Oh hell no!
I'm surprised you didn't come up with a new name, Ralph, after that.
Chuck.
Up Chuck, yeah.
Shoot, man. It was, everybody saw me. It was, I don't remember anybody that was there. That's the crazy part.
Yeah. That's the kind of party there.
I guess I said all kinds of crazy stuff that night. So if you ever want to get me drunk.
Did you eat all that?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a serious meal.
Yep.
Wow. That looked like butter beans right there.
It was, I think that was actually Red Robin.
Oh. Yeah, it was Red Robin, all right. It was Robin that ass.
That was one of my finer moments. I think I quit. I quit drinking after that. Yeah. Just kidding. I actually drank a PRI.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, y'all were playing cards or something, weren't y'all?
No, we went to me, Billy, Sam Walsh, Kara from 1320 Wheels, or not 1320 Wheels. She does her own thing, deal. And a couple other people. We all went to Howlin' at the Moon. I think it was Thursday night, and Nick and Maddie were there, and me and Sam were just getting beers bought for us all night, and we were both just having a blast.
Oh boy.
Sam will
That's just a bar, normal bar.
Yeah, and they have dueling pianos. So it's a piano bar basically. Yeah. So they're just basically just sitting there playing piano, two pianos are playing to the songs and stuff. It's a good time. It gets crowded, it gets rowdy like later, and it's crowded because it's PRI.
We have one of them here downtown at Pete's Piano Bar. That's the same thing. I enjoy it. Last time I drank was at one of them places. They have like a big old fishbowl or something. Mm-hmm. Girly drink, and I think it was like I think I drank a porn star or something like that.
You drank a porn star?
Bet you did.
I bet you did.
I did. Love juices and everything.
You just have one.
It wasn't made with a fist pump though. It was made with a fish rub.
Oh, was it now? Of course it was. Yeah. No, I'm excited. I'm ready to go back out for PRI again, hang out and do fun stuff.
Are y'all going to do a booth?
We talked about it, like when we were out there last year, we were like, man, like we should just do a booth. Like, who
You can
cares?
just sit and hang out and chill.
Just sit and hang out. Like, screw the walking. Like the walking is, I mean, it wears you the hell out.
That's why we want to do one.
I don't blame you. I mean, you guys are at that point to where like you can't walk. You would probably get stopped at every step.
We did. Every 2 minutes, somebody's stopping him. I'm like,
no, I ain't nobody.
Fuck, sign their titty and let's keep rolling.
I know. I tried walking around with Billy on.
Oh, you can't.
Friday, and I literally was like, okay, I'm done, because like everybody came up, oh, can I get a picture of you? Can I get your autograph? I'm like, okay, I'm out.
See you later, man. I'm gonna go see what's over here.
Yeah, and then I'd run into you guys again, and then yeah.
Shit. Yeah, we're talking about possibly getting one. A 10 by 10, I think they told Kenzie their days $1,800.
Yeah, it's not that much.
So then, if you got 2 of them and people went in together, I bet a 10 by 20 is cheaper than 2 10 by 10s.
Yeah,
I bet it is. So then it wouldn't be hell that bad if you people go in, everybody sit around bullshit, bring their tents in.
Shoot, I'd be down. We'd be down to do that. I mean, we're already going out there anyway,
I think some fake dollars with stripper glitter on it would be badass, because everybody's gonna stop and pick one of them up, thinking it's $100. Just pitch them out on the ground.
Yeah,
everybody's gonna see money.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to steal that idea from you,
because they're gonna stop and pick it up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, damn, that's $100. You just put a couple out at a time.
Of course you are. Duh. Duh. At this point now, we might as well bang a stripper pole. We might as well just have some strippers on hand.
Oh boy.
Maybe we can get
shifter gripper.
Yeah, either shifter gripper out there, or we can get
Stephanie.
Well, Stephanie will work too, or White Pants, or maybe we can get Allison at Dinocom.
Yeah.
She knows.
She's cool.
She knows some models. Yeah, she's a good girl. She's a good lady.
She's cool.
She's a good girl.
Wheels are turning.
It'd be the first time I ever go to an event like that I didn't have to hit her up for passes. She always gets me passes wherever I go. She always does the trade events and stuff. She got me in SEMA. She got me out there. SEMA.
Yeah, but so many people. Shit, you could get a pass to any of them trade shows.
I don't know nobody.
Yeah, but fuck, hell, we can make up a name. Yeah. I've done that before. I've made fake business cards and shit to get in SEMA.
Yeah. That's Peter Fitzwell.
Me too. Me too. I would like to actually go out to Vegas, if not even go out to SEMA. I just want to go out and just hang in Vegas. Like, that was fun. I had a blast.
I like it. I enjoy it.
We'll be out there in November for the warden's birthday. She's never been to Vegas before, so I'm going to take her this year for her old woman's birthday.
I think you would like SEMA though, Chris. I think you would.
Me?
Have you never? No, you've been.
Which Chris are you talking to?
You been?
Yeah, I've been there.
See, yeah, I enjoyed it.
2015 is the year that I went to SEMA. That was my first time ever going, and that was a bucket. That was like a bucket list item for me. I always wanted to go to SEMA. It was just it was too crap. I mean, there was too many people.
Yeah, 0.75. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, when I went to SEMA, it's not bad. It's just, man, if y'all think PRI is a lot of walking,
50 miles.
Shit, that ain't got shit on SEMA.
50 miles to walk.
And Allison was in the whole other side of the fucking. I didn't know there was like 2 different fucking complexes.
There's 4 now.
Oh shit!
They just built a whole new one. They used to have an after party out there. It was in a parking lot, and now that whole parking lot is another arena stadium. It's huge. It's massive now. When we went last year, it was the biggest it's ever been.
All of them, Junior. All of them.
Yeah, all of them.
All of them.
Oh yeah, especially if you're close to Indy.
Yeah.
We
set up a PRI.
Man, could you imagine? We'd be like the it would
That aisle would be blocked.
yes.
Like they would block that aisle.
That aisle would be the aisle to be
Because
on.
everybody'd be hanging out.
Oh, dude.
Besides the real serious professional
Exactly.
racers.
Yep. It'd just be a big old party.
That's the no prep aisle. The street scene shit.
That darn no prep racers that ran strippers into our coliseum.
Sweet.
They got Dolph playing.
Oh, yes. Let the band play.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh
Damn.
my
That's
gosh.
my boy right there.
Yeah.
Oh man, you have got me. I listen to Dolph, but like now, like I've been hanging out like with you like the last couple weekends. I'm now like constantly listening to it.
Oh yeah.
Let the band play.
When we're cruising around on the golf cart.
Hell yeah.
That freaking song that you played at KD when me and you were cruising around in the day. What was that? What was that song?
Which one?
I don't know. Everybody was laughing at us.
Blowjob Betty?
Yes.
It's the O2 short?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God. People.
I played that
were
for
looking
you.
at-
I played that for you.
I know you did. Everybody's looking at us like, what are they playing? Like, I don't think half the people even knew that song even existed.
Oh, that's a rough old song.
I'm still listening to this. And I'm like, oh my God, all these kids are hearing this. Like, what?
That's a classic.
So what does nobody got to do to get a pass so I can come here? Show up. Show up.
Yeah, you got to know somebody that's got a business. They got to get you a pass.
It's easy.
Yeah, you just
It's
need to know somebody.
It's super easy.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
It is.
But the problem is like everybody now is getting passed. It's like SEMA, everybody's getting passes now, and it's just getting. There's just so many people.
Oh wait, will they need the picture of the Dono chick? Yeah, let me see if I still have it.
Oh, did you get the magazine article?
Oh, there it is.
She
right
said
there.
she was in.
There it is. Right there.
Hey.
Look, he's even on Dino too. Look at it. It's a little one-wheel Dino, but
Oh my God.
there. Oh, he's on full boost right there.
I thought I was for sure falling off that day.
Yeah, she said she was in. I got you. Got you, man. Come kick it with us. Yeah, she was in some Mustang magazine, right? In like 1997 is what she was saying.
Oh yeah.
I never
Oh,
looked.
I never did.
article.
I never did. Muscle Mustangs and Fast Forwards. I think 97 September.
Yeah, that's what she said.
I look. I couldn't find the article or anything. But
Really?
yeah.
Did you talk to Tess about coming on?
No. I need to.
Yeah.
I
On
need
the
to-
live feed.
I need to get with.
She wanted to.
I need to get with Tony first and make sure it's all right. 'Cause
Exactly.
I'm a straight shooter.
Yeah.
I'm straight.
Yeah.
Was it straight arrow Venero or Gennaro? Straight and arrow Gennaro.
He ain't gonna care, you know that.
Good dude.
Yes, he is. I love him. I love him, guys.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh boy. While we're waiting, a word from our sponsor.
Oh my God.
Oh
My gosh. So what's the biggest race that you've ever flagged on the streets? How many cars? Was it gangster? Did you almost poop on yourself or?
Honestly, the biggest street I flagged was the night that we did the COVID race. It was on the streets. That was probably the biggest one I've ever done. As far as cars and just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
So it was like 14 cars. It wasn't, anything crazy, but the racing was all very close.
Yeah.
So it was that was the cool part about it.
Yeah. I'd say for me the gangsters one was when I was in Compton, man. Them guys are fucking just gangsters out there.
Did you flag any that the big race in Kansas City? Or
no, that was usually Toby's area.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if you flagged or not, if you were just there hanging out or.
No, I always went in their streets, man. I'm always there, especially if I'll travel 8-10 hours for a good street stuff. That's just me.
I'd love to do that. I would love to
doing gangster shit.
Me too.
I would love just to go, to do one. That's at this point now, because nobody does anything. Hopefully here in the next couple of weeks, we're going to knock something out here. And
yeah,
I'm excited.
Shit. I was blessed to do the one here, Derby. Like that was, for around here, that was the biggest thing we done in a long time on the street.
Mm-hmm.
And that was good, and had some decent cars for them to come all the way down from New York for it. That's pretty serious shit.
I'm so mad at Josh. He didn't tell me about that.
He really didn't tell you about it?
No. Nope. I was at home cleaning my car. Like,
oh, cocksucker.
He's like, oh, I'm on my way to Kentucky for some hood rat shit. And I'm like, motherfucker, what? You're what?
That was gangster too.
I know. I would have went down with him 100%.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Have you ever got, other than that, have you ever got hammed up by the cops and
no.
the lectures? And man, I've had every lecture told to me in the last 20 years. I've had probably the same lecture back-to-back weekends by the same cop.
I've only had it back when we did do stuff, it was just, it's just you always need to be doing this crap, whatever. And like that night when we did the COVID race, we had the city, we had the sheriff, and we had the state come in all at once. And like the city came and he was screaming and yelling, and then all of a sudden we're joking around laughing with him. Then the sheriff comes, puts his chest out. Oh, you guys can't be doing this, but I can't shut this road down, yada yada yada. And obviously he's laughing with us. Stab Patrol on the other hand, they didn't like it. They weren't about it.
Man, I've taken one for the team several times. I had the cops follow me while everybody got away. Then, man, get the lecture, this and that. And, they want me to fucking squeal on people. Like there was a big wreck during Texas 2K 1 year, and I went out there to try to help. I wasn't out there at the time, and then I had cops calling me and they telling me they knew who I was, and I was flagging the race and this and that and the other. They have video footage and this and that and the other. And I was like, finally, I just said, they want me to turn on. So I said, man, I'll go sit in the pen before I fucking become a rat. But I said, the next time you call me, I'll just forward you my lawyer's number. And they quit calling after that.
I actually talked to Big Willie before he passed, and I was approved for my colors back then. And it was a process. It took me about 4 years, actually, from the time that from the time that they told me that I was going to be having colors sent to me till the time I actually got them. And I'm very, very honored.
I have a question.
Sure.
So, like, obviously, you guys have just, obviously being, hanging out, doing stuff together and stuff like that, and, you had those brotherhood colors and stuff for that. Did you guys know, like, when you guys first met, that you guys both were part of that?
Yeah. Yeah. No, because we met years and years.
Yeah.
And years ago.
We met back in what? 09.
We were thinking
10.
it was probably 15, 16, 17 years ago, actually, when we met. And like, I kept up with what he was doing, on forums. I was a member on his forums.
So I was keeping Underground.
Up in our local forum with 502 Underground. But we actually, this is what's crazy, is I I was told that I was going to get my colors. Actually, now it's probably been 6 years or so. But when I got mine and he got his, we got them a day apart.
Oh wow.
Yep. He sent me a picture of him and his colors, and I'd be damned, mine showed up.
Wow.
Yep, mine showed up the next day. So I took the same pictures he sent me and his colors. I took them of myself and sent them to him. And I mean, that's like, to me, I've had a lot of people asking here lately because that's something you don't see out our area. There's not many members really, there's a lot of members. If you really break it down, we're 1 million members deep, and
Wow.
we're internationally. So I mean, we're everywhere, and we've got a lot of strength. I mean, we've got lawyers just behind us, and I mean, there's like certain things that I could do if we're out street racing and the police come. I don't technically have to leave, being in my colors.
Hmm.
I'm protesting.
Mm.
So I mean, there's like I could get into some real deep shit, but it's like technically they couldn't make me leave, and if they did lock me up for it, that's a huge ass lawsuit.
Oh wow.
Like
I've never really like it, knowing you and stuff like that now. Like I've never ever, I've never been on a level like that I knew anything like that really ever. I knew something like that existed, but I didn't know like as far as like how deep it truly did go.
It's deep, and if you notice, we do wear rockers. Our vests are rockers, and
Mm-hmm.
only people allowed to wear rockers are 1%ers.
Mm.
I mean, I could keep going. Like it could get, it's a whole show on this. But as a 1% club, we are a 1% club. We're recognized as a 1% club, but we're not a 1% motorcycle club.
Gotcha.
So there is some motorcycle clubs out there that back in the 80s and stuff, there was some conflict that there was a club wearing rockers in their state.
Mm.
So my understanding is they sit down at a round table. The Hells Angels, the Outlaws, the Mongols, and the Brotherhood. And as far as us being allowed to wear rockers, we commit more crimes than the motorcycle clubs do, being street racers. We commit more felonies. We commit a felony every weekend if we're in the street.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So they passed the motorcycle guys was like the MCs were like, hey, y'all are right. Like, we don't have a problem with you all. And, then Willie's name got worldwide and the colors got branched out worldwide. And it's a pretty, to me, I'm very, very honored, to be a part in it. I got kind of brothered in. I took care of a guy that was here. He had a hand transplant. His name's One Arm Dave. He's from California.
I've heard of him.
He seen me out street racing in the city of Louisville, and he was in the hospital, and he messaged me and was like, look, I'm here. I'm sick, blah, blah, blah. But best thing I could do is get out of this hospital for a couple hours. You be interested in coming and picking me up? And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, I got you. Like, we had been talking on Instagram, and I went and picked him up. This was now probably 10 years ago. I went and picked him up, took him to the street race spot. We hung out like 7 weekends in a row. And when he got back to California, he had a meeting with Big Willie, which was the president, and was like, hey, you got to get this guy in colors. Like, he's doing more shit in the city of Louisville than what we're doing out here. I took him to a street race every weekend. That back then we were racing, like we were getting it in. And that's how it all started. Me and him are friends today. Like, I can pick the phone up, me and him will carry on a conversation. I'm welcome to his house in California at any time. It's pretty neat.
That's interesting.
I've met a lot of good people. Just being in the Brotherhood now, a lot of people reach out to me because I'm one of the only ones that I guess is being seen wearing their colors. When he wears his,
I always forget mine. I need to just leave mine in my
I get on his ass. I'm like, damn, man, did you bring your cut? He's like, shit. No, it's hanging up in the closet, But
I don't ever go in the closet.
Right. Even though I was burning up this weekend, like I wanted You know, I wanted on, and I have forgot it the last couple of weekends, and I get on Kenzie's ass, but she's like, "Hey, you're a grown man. You know where that thing's hanging up at. Go in there and get it." But it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, and it means I like being able to spread the word about it and spread some information about it.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was wondering, because I seen you wearing it, then obviously he was wearing it too, and I was generally curious, and I always forgot to ask you, like,
Yep.
how all that came about, how it all did and stuff. Yeah, like you were talking about the gangs and stuff like that, and the motorcycle stuff. When I was younger, we used to hang around that stuff like that, because they had a big motorcycle gathering from where I was from in Tennessee every year. And we'd always go down there and be a part of it. I was freaking, 7, 8 years old and saw all kinds of crazy shit, going on down there, half, naked girls running around drinking, all that shit. And, knew all along, all those dudes were bad fucking dudes. And, they would do anything they could to protect themselves. And, they were a force to be reckoned with,
Yep.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, and we have, I mean, like I said, we have a lot of members, and we do have some power, and there's power in numbers if we want to do something. But obviously, I'm by myself when we're out here at these races. He's by himself. But I think we have enough respect in the game that it wouldn't, there's never going to be no bullshit. But I was actually told by some higher ups, if a motorcycle gang wanted to come in and rip my colors off of me and, do this and that, it's like it's their right because I am wearing a 1% patch. But if they know the background and the history of our background and as being a brotherhood member, it's a respect and it's a mutual. I've been in the same place. I was actually at the Gut, and there was a guy standing next to me with his cut on from a motorcycle gang. And we made contact eye to eye multiple times. Multiple times. And I just smile and go on. I'm doing my live, and it's just respect. Like, what's up, man? I acknowledge he's there. He acknowledged that I was there, and we're going to keep it moving. But I did have one of my brothers in the stands.
Wow.
And he was watching me. One of the brothers from the Brotherhood sent a picture of me standing on the starting line, and I looked up. He was up there in his cut. So he was watching what was going on. And you never know where there may have there's other members that's actually, there was members that was this weekend at the Hill, and they were in their cuts. And it's just, yeah, like it's a pretty serious thing. And I take it, I take it serious. And I want to keep promoting it. And actually my son, little Pac-Man, he's got a vest coming. He's going to be a junior member.
I love it.
They've got a little patch for the kids. Because he's the next, something happens to me, when something happens to him, somebody's got to carry his shit on,
Right.
If you've seen how Pac-Man is at the track, he's going to be doing this shit. You know what I mean? Like
he's 100%. He's going to be doing this.
He's going to be doing this shit.
He's going to be, you guys are going to be fighting each other for doing this.
Yeah.
I love him. He is the best.
He is, man. I'm very, very proud of that kid.
Dude, he is such a blast to hang out with.
And he goes everywhere. He goes everywhere.
Yep.
I'm watching the damn SRC video today, and I see Big Rob going by on the golf cart. Pac-Man's on the front, holding onto the 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, there's my boy. Like, what the hell are you doing? I yelled at him. He said, yep, there I go.
He was running around everywhere. He always come up and try to scare me from behind if I was on the phone or something like that. And I'm like, I see you.
He's a trip, man.
He is the best kid ever.
Hell yeah, appreciate it, man.
No, he is awesome.
So, and you do Monday nights with Josh on the Ohio grudge racing deal.
Yes.
What got y'all into doing that?
I mean, honestly, like, I like doing this stuff. I'm not afraid to talk to somebody or be in front of be in front of a audience, I guess you would say. I love it. I love interacting with people. Yes. I mean, there you go. I mean, anybody crazy enough to do that, I just don't care. I just want to have fun, interact with people, talk about racing, and just enjoy life. And And I really I brought it up to Josh. I was like, hey, I said, let's spice up Monday night a little bit, I watch his lives every Monday, and it's just it's hard to do something by yourself. It's hard to do a show completely on your own by yourself, because you run out of shit to talk about. You just don't think about stuff like that. And that's why, you guys are killing it right now, lives and stuff right now, especially this on Wednesday nights now. You guys come together on Tuesday nights or Monday or Tuesday nights, whenever you go live, Limpy. But it's amazing, just the difference in seeing how much audience grows when you have more interaction going on. Like, our lives, have the viewers.
Huge.
The viewers have quadrupled, from what his lives used to be, and a lot of that was fueled by a lot of drama that was going on in the racing community. Every single weekend there was always something, and everybody just wanted to know, what we were going to say, but
Interaction's huge.
And I've watched, I watch your guys' live I was watching your thing on TV last night. That's what I did. Just seeing how much people, how many more people are now glued to your guys' show now over the course of the last couple of months that you guys have started doing this stuff.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
I started doing the recap. I don't know how many years ago I started doing the recap.
Man.
But man, it's a lot of work, people, to do. I mean, for one, to find time, and usually I'm traveling. If I'm not traveling, I'm somewhere. But there's a lot of work you gotta come up with. You gotta do. You gotta figure out who won, who did this, who did that. You gotta have content to talk about. Like this shit right here, I just fucking wing because I'm a douchebag. Because I got happy he can come up with some shit. Just look at him.
I just like talking, but the problem is I'm shy. So in person, if I don't know you,
You're
honestly,
shy?
I swear to God, I am. Like, if I don't know you, I don't really mess with you.
I am too.
But we're friends now. You know what I mean? So like, it's second nature for all of us. But the racing guys that we're always with every weekend, I'm very comfortable around them. But like new people, I feel better talking to them behind this. When I'm walking around, I can this is how I hold my phone. This is how I do the lives. This is and I can talk to people on that screen. I can talk to people right now, but in person, it's a little different. It really is. Until I know you, you know what I mean? I actually really am. And my son's, he's even shyer, but if he knows you and he messes with you, he's wide open then.
Right.
That's what's crazy.
I used to be shy too, definitely. I was always afraid just to step out of my, be out of my comfort zone and just be, interact. And, us starting to do these events is really like brought that out of me now to where I
can tell a difference too, honestly.
Yep.
Like I can, man. And honestly, like he's the same way.
Man, I don't do crowds. I don't do crowds. Believe it or not,
people stand in front of 10,000 people and flag a race with his tits out, but he's shy and don't like a bunch of people.
I do that driver meeting, and then I gotta get the fuck out of there because I fucking
he's sweating and shit.
Fucking that's been on my ass, and I'm fucking out, dude.
My man's over there needs a bag. He's in bad shape. I'm the same way though. I get all cotton mouth doing a driver's meeting because I don't like looking at people when I'm talking. Like us on here, I feel like it's us. I feel like it's us three on here bullshitting. Yeah. I love reading the comments and shit, but in person, I can barely make it through a driver's meeting. That's why I'm glad he does it. And I'll just chime in every once in a while and say a couple of things. But I hate doing it.
When the guys square off in the fight in the center of the ring, when they're going over the rules and stuff, and one guy was looking away, and that's me looking away because I can't look at nobody.
Yep.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. Like how, I really was a shy person. I was so scared to step out and say something, and it's just crazy how much it's changed now. And people come up to the booth, You know, people are just walking by and I acknowledge them. Like before then, I would never say a word.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. These races have helped me out. Honestly.
I believe it.
It really had, because I was so like underground. Like I was secretive, you know, and now it's like we've got to be open and we've got to, just with me promoting these races. But again, I'm doing it all behind this phone.
Right.
You know, so it's easy, like I don't know, it's easier for me. But I'm coming out more now.
It's
He's not coming out like, you know.
He's not coming out.
No, I'm not opening the door yet.
He's not like this. Or this.
Golly, it's a rough night. Oh yeah. Yeah, I got him that shirt when we was at No Guts, No Glory. I used to go down there and grudge race every year, and I'd love to get him out there for Carolina No Time. It's coming. We're working on the flyer now, so I don't over promote. It's hard for me to start promoting for something that's in November. Shit, we got a lot of shit going on from now till November.
Yeah.
A bunch.
I don't make 19 posts a day on the same fucking event. No.
I don't either.
No.
Yeah. I make one post
like
a day.
Monday mornings.
Go ahead.
You know, like I love doing. There's certain days of the week, too. There really is. You can over promote it.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, you can.
And they see your name, they just gonna scroll right past it.
They do this with their phone. Go right past it because you over, you know, people
or you can hit them 3 little dots and say snooze for 30 days.
Yeah.
They get tired of looking. People get tired of looking at the same shit.
I feel like I under promote just because I don't feel like I put in the time like a lot of people do. You know, like posting every freaking, you know, like every couple weeks, like, oh, my event's coming up here.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, Glenn.
What's up, Glenn?
All right.
I love what I do. I don't think at any point in my life I would rather be doing anything else than putting on races, going out, flagging, going out and hanging out with you guys, going racetracks. You know, the last 2 weekends have been absolutely brutal, especially on all of us because, you know, we've been constantly going, but it's worth it.
I wouldn't take it back for nothing.
I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't change nothing about it, man. And I never thought I'd be doing this, honestly. I still thought I'd be messing around on the street with 8-10 cars, you know, in the streets.
Yeah, me too. But you know what? Now that I am doing this, I get to do something that I've been doing for the last 20 years as a hobby. Now I get to do. It's still a hobby, but I still make a little funds off of it too. So, and it helps me. It helps me
continue to keep doing it.
Yeah, but you know, I ain't rolling in the dough like the Street Outlaw guys that get paid to act on TV.
Hey, right.
I act on a live feed.
Right.
I tell you what, the money.
There's no acting here. No acting.
Some of the money I've heard they can make. We just heard something this weekend. There was a drama-filled scene, and a guy got paid $50,000 for that.
Yep.
For one scene, or for one, I guess.
For a basically TV drama.
Yep.
Yeah, it's crazy.
To make himself look different than really how he is.
Yep.
There's a reason why I'm not on there because I don't act. The last time I was on there, they're like, "Man, you need to get excited. You need to, act all crazy and stuff." I said, "No."
Did you truly enjoy it? Like when you did do it? I mean.
We talking like the show
so like when you were in the when the OG stuff was first came out, like did you know what you were signing up for, that you would think that you would enjoy it?
No, because they started even in the beginning, like of the very first episodes and stuff. They were like, "Man, y'all need to act like y'all don't like each other and shit like that." And they're like, "I don't like each other." Like us versus Oklahoma. It's like, man, we raced with each other for every other weekend or whatever. It's like, man. Then they wanted to try to do a beef or this and that and the other, and I'm like, man, I'm out on this shit. And man, it would the first season went bad, and the second when I went back to do a second or third one, I can't remember, but and you flag a race, and then you got like an hour or so before you got another race, and I was like, I'm out, dude, I'm out.
Did you enjoy when you did the cash days on TV?
Me?
The one cash days on the show, because it was still the same way. They procrastinated all fucking night. It wasn't like real street.
Yeah, you'd have 15 races, you'd have 16 cars, and it would take 2 days to fucking film it.
Fuck that. Talk about an ass whooping.
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck.
Right.
Fuck. That's something you could knock out in 2 hours.
Yeah. I would bang a light and I would go to the car. And I said, y'all wake me up when you're ready.
Fuck.
Man,
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
You know, I'm the same way I flagged the race this past weekend. That's the same way I flagged the race then. And, you know, I'd wait for the call, point to the lane. They're like, you need to like be enthused and this and that. And I was like, man, they went down, nobody wrecked. We're good. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
I guess that's why I can't be a TV star. This is it. This is what you get, people. Or you get, oh
boy.
You get this. You would be good for TV, Chris.
Oh, get out of here.
You'd be good. You'd be good.
I just like being enthused. I don't know.
Yeah, we can tell. Yeah, you're enthused, all right.
I know.
It's the best seat in the house, too.
Yeah, it 100% is the best.
It's the best seat.
I fucking love it. I love when cars go blown past me doing burnouts and shit.
I want to do a live behind him so bad, but I don't want to be that fucking media guy standing behind me. But I'd love to have the phone over his head where people could actually, because you got to think 99.9% of the public's never going to see
that view,
what we have seen.
Yep.
They're not. You know what I mean? They're never, ever going to have an experience of that feeling that you get when them cars go by. I get it every time.
100%.
First time 2 cars go by me, I about shit my pants.
Chuck wasn't even a part of anything back in the day.
He had Hondas, didn't he? He's an import racer.
Yeah. Chuck's car was actually Sean's car back in the day, if you want to get technical. I mean, Chuck didn't come around until God, I was already out of the scene when Chuck came around. I was already out of there, so it might have been 10 or 11 when he came around. So, I mean, nothing against Chuck. I mean, he can say he's been around forever, but I mean, he hasn't.
Ooh, I like Corey's idea. Do a drone.
Yeah, Lookout does drone stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Look out.
I just like for people to see that view. I mean, you got to think there is a lot of people doing this, but then you got to think of how many people there is in the United States that never ever get a chance to, to see that view. It's awesome.
Yeah. It gives me goosebumps.
It does me too, man. Still,
I'm not gonna lie. It gives me goosebumps.
It does me too.
When I figured out, I've got a lot of stuff going on right now, but I'm going to be able to do a point of view live, and I'll be able to have a GoPro on my chest or whatever. We're working on it, people.
POV if you watch porn, everybody.
Yeah, the casting couch. The casting couch, isn't it?
Real POV.
Josh is supposed to do something for Uncaged that's going to be related to that, as far as being a camera. There's going to be a camera probably on my head.
Oh, that's what we've been talking about.
Yeah, he bought a hat. He bought a hat that's going to has GoPros on it, and he's going to have a GoPro on the front and a GoPro on the back. It'll catch everything.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's going to catch everything, all right.
It will catch everything.
Yeah, I think that's cool. I think it's a good idea too.
Yeah. But I'll still be able to do my regular camera and then my finish line camera as well. So
that's nice. Well, you need those.
Yeah, you gotta have them.
You need those definitely for sure.
I even like walking out to him when the cars are going to do a burnout and standing beside him so they see the two cars, just come by doing the burnout, and that view's pretty epic. When you got two cars, blowing by you doing a burnout, it's pretty badass.
Nope. I was
Especially
rewatching some of the lives that you did down there on Monday,
Yeah.
just to watch the action again. Because I like watching shit like that.
Yeah.
I do too.
Because you learn too.
I pick up things that I've said or done, or, and try and change it a little bit. Or my biggest thing, though, is just trying to interact. And, the comments sometimes they're going crazy. So I'm trying to look and go through, and pick some out and shit.
Yeah. Yeah, you should try going like this right here. If I'm live, I could do it with my big stuff. I'm live on 3 or 4 different networks. You can't keep up when you got like 3,000 people watching and they're all commenting.
See, like this guy, I mean, I did, I went down there and showed the one. I ended the live whenever Mike crashed, but then there's some people that don't catch it. But I'm kind of like, it happened. We're there. As long as he's good, as long as the driver's good.
Oh God.
The media goat, man. It's either media goat, it's either him and Josh going at it, or it's Josh and Jasper going at Waffle House.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I love KD. Like I like it. It's a backwood, it's gangster, it's sketchy, it's got its own, it's kind of a total package. That hill though, phew,
That's gangster, boy.
it is. I ain't ever made a pass up it, and it's.
Would you make a pass up it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna run my car there. I'm probably gonna go there before an event and make a pass. I'm that guy that I'm gonna reach out to somebody and say, "Hey, can I come in?" And I'm that dude, but I'm gonna have to try it before we have an event.
Yeah, right?
He's like that guy. He's like, "Hey man,
Hey,
can I come out and make a test hit on your pad?"
no, I'm going to. I promise you.
That's all right. That's what you got to do.
There's a race this weekend. There's a race somewhere. There's obviously you all. If you get on, you get on some of the calendars and look. There's on average there's 10 every weekend. There's 8 to 10 events.
Nope. Yep, Kara's master calendar is the best.
I'm waiting on your pops to send me some wheels. They're supposed to be in production. It's coming. It's getting there. I'm actually going to work on it. I'm going to try and have it rolling this weekend. It's the plan.
Yep.
I got everything to make it roll. So motor's done.
Awesome.
Won't be long. I'm going to have to pick and choose, though. Pick and choose where we go race. Pick and choose where we go set up. I don't think I'm going to try and do it all at once. I don't know. Or, set up the merch booth from the pits. Something like that.
Yeah, I think we should do a backwards track at KD.
Good God. I want to do a soapbox derby there.
Bro.
I swear I do. If they had the other guardrail in, I would
like
love for the
like
adult.
rednecks with Praytex, or what do y'all call it up there?
Yeah, just where they go down the hill.
Yeah.
There'd be some skinned up rash stuff.
You know how many safety meetings I'd have to do to be able to do that?
Shit. There ain't a safety meeting for that. It's funny that somebody said that, then all of a sudden there was a bunch of people like posting and that's from Ohio, and they're like, "Oh, I want to do a backwards race at KD." I'm like, "You're fucking nuts."
We'd have to do it on the service road or return road.
You'd have to build a bridge over the road out front of the road to be able to. Yeah.
And I don't think people still, even watching videos, it's not the same as when you're there.
No,
It's not.
it's not. Not even close.
I asked him when he pulled in. I was like, "What'd you think when you seen it?" He was like, "Oh, oh boy!"
I was like, "Oh boy, that's bigger than it looks."
It's serious shit.
It's bigger than it looks on the TV or on the.
Until you're standing
YouTube
on that hill, you truly have no idea how big that hill is.
Well, I'll let y'all know that I took Happy's golf cart up to the top of it, and when I got to the top of it, I realized that the brakes don't work so good on that motherfucker.
Yep.
And then I'm like, I had Pac-Man with me, and then he had his little buddy, and I'm like,
hang on.
Only thing we can do is just go straight down this motherfucker.
Hang on, kids.
So I was like, here we go.
Yep, it's a ride too, man.
And then all I could think about was when we were at Hardiesburg and we unloaded the golf cart in the front tire
tie rod
broke on that motherfucker, and I'm like, oh shit.
It started death wobbling on me coming down the hill. I was like, fuck, man. I never hit the brakes one time. We was riding.
Yeah. I had to let the band play on the way down. I'm like,
you're coming down from the heavens.
Dude, we was rolling down that damn hill.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think a soapbox derby, though, would be fun. I mean, you couldn't go all the way from the top, obviously. Start, a little ways up, but some homemade, or do it like out of the plastic. Was it Power Wheels? Power Wheels with no engines in them. You got to roll down.
Can you imagine doing the Miss Vicky's a big wheel race down that thing?
No.
Now somebody get fucked up, like real fucked up. Like,
you turn a wheel and you would just start sliding sideways.
Oh my god,
hill.
dude!
Yeah, that'd be no good.
It'd be flat spots.
What's up, Frankie?
Well, do you got anything else, Chris? Do you want that you can think of off the top of your head?
Honestly, no. I mean, really, I think we covered a lot tonight. I mean, we're almost 2.5 hours in this live feed.
Yeah.
No, it's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Strong. We got 300 people.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
No, it's just this is a wild ride, and I'm thankful to be like I told you, Happy. I'm thankful to be a part of it, and obviously be as close as I am with you guys. And I've looked up to Limpy, for all my life, basically.
Sure.
He was an idol. Like when I met him really at Dig or Die, that was cool. It was big shit. It was big shit for me. It was cool, and it was just another thing off my life that was sweet.
Yeah.
So
I appreciate it.
Yeah. Yep. That's I've always you're always someone that I've always you say you have people that always look up to you, and I'm one of them.
I'm just a little fish in a big pond, brother.
You are, but you're a big deal in this world as far as when it comes to this racing.
I like to have fun. That's the whole part of it. I like to have fun, man, because tomorrow's not guaranteed. So that's why I live life on my terms. I want to. If I go out, if I don't wake up tomorrow, man, I just y'all know that I had the time of my life.
Yep. Same.
Well, do you want to give any sponsors or anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, absolutely. I want to thank a couple of sponsors I have. Hot Shot Secret. It's our lubrication sponsor.
Did you say
lube?
Never mind.
Is that how you make it? Is that how you get the lube?
I grease my arms up. Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Oh man, I dug myself a hole in that one. But
I had to.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. So anyway, yes, Hot Shot Secret. Thank you for all you do. American Tire Center takes care of me each of the way, keeps my daily and stuff all in check for all these trips I go. Big 3 Racing sponsors most of all of our events throughout the year, takes care of all the guys' cars whenever they need something. 501 Perfect Converter. Prestige Auto Spa for taking care of the ride when it's absolutely disgusting after every single trip, which is absolutely disgusting after this weekend. Lubrication is the key to success, absolutely. And just thank everybody that supports. Oh boy, what's a serious question? But just thank everybody that supports D Team Racing.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
She needs a deal on the couch. She needs
on the casting couch.
She just needs to. She needs to be on the couch to see if she is. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
Yes, sorry. Thank everybody that supports D Team Racing, supports our events that we do every year. The support doesn't go unnoticed.
What does DT stand for? What does D stand for? Dick.
No, actually, it's actually kind of funny. I'm actually the one that came up with the name, and then they ran with it, and this is how it became. So one night, I had some people getting together to do some racing, and the 2 guys were like, "Oh, who's coming out? Do we need to come out and like go out and put somebody, bust somebody's ass?" And I said, "No." I said, I said the D squad. I said you guys were like the D squad. Like we're good. So they took that name, and basically then that's how the D Team Racing began.
We used to have that back in the day, back in the forum days. We had the A team and then we had the B team.
Yep.
That was like 2004, 2003. They had shirts made. I'm on the A team, and the other was like B team. Like, fucking please.
Yep. Anyway. Yep. So that's how the name really came about for D Team Racing. And just everybody who supports Stripper Glitter and everything that we do, and just all we want to do is go out and see the homies, see you out being successful, winning races, making money. I mean, that's the end of the day. That's all we care about. Oh boy.
Dude, I haven't checked my phone in forever. So obviously I just picked it up. Everybody's watching the show tonight, and I've got 50 some messages, roughly. They were wondering when the hot ass strippers were going to be on, because they see the title of the show, Stripper Glitter, and they really.
Yeah, we put the wig back
I got
on.
a message just like, "Who's this guy?" We're waiting on the strippers, and it's a chick. It's a friend of mine's.
There y'all go, people.
Daughter-in-law.
There y'all go. There you go, right there.
Yeah, here's our hot ass stripper for the
And then
night.
when you get that, it goes to this. Oh boy.
So yeah, there's our hot ass stripper. It was a friend of mine's daughter-in-law.
What?
Does she need to be interviewed?
She was wanting to see the strippers.
Does she need to be interviewed though?
Oh my god. I haven't had Stripper Glitter on yet. See if she's scrumptious.
Oh man.
Yeah, she said I thought it was going to be some whore.
It is.
I mean, I don't know how much more whore you can get than me. Hello?
Hey,
I mean, shit, look at her. Look at her. I mean, shit.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's funny.
That thing would take that headlamp right there and probably go to knuckle deep in that motherfucker.
And Chuck just got home from Ontario Racing Productions. Happy just walked through the door. So he's been driving since Monday morning.
Good.
Wow.
But
that's awesome. Good. And if you're in Ohio this weekend, come out to my event at Canola Motorsports Park. Watch some good no prep and watch some semi-truck racing.
That's going to be cool.
Hit that clip. Okay, they want it. They get it.
And I'm gonna give a shout out to the media goat himself, Corey Stamper. He's actually going to help me. I'm gonna design my own shirts, I think, for this, because it's you've started something here, Limpy. Y'all started something here. So
hell yeah, roll with it.
No, that's what I said. Like, I don't
that's
care.
The thing.
Like, if it works, it works. If it doesn't work, like, whatever.
Yeah, still had fun.
Yeah, and then I'll go out and just keep looking like I'm fisting.
What that meme I posted up the other day? How to get out of the friend zone? Put your dick on her chin, and if she sucks it, you're out of the friend zone. If she doesn't, you're out of the friend zone.
I must have missed that. God.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pretty true.
I mean,
you own it after that. Yeah.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Oh shit, man.
If it ain't mine, it's yours.
Yep.
What?
Damn, you're slacking on it, Corey. Let's get it rolling.
No.
But
Chrissy
Corey's badass.
Yep. Oh. I'm excited.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on. And
Thank you.
Sure, I'll see you whenever I get back out there.
I'll see you in
first week of August.
That's gonna be
3 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, it is 3 weeks.
Yep,
I'm
3
here
weeks.
for the next 3 weeks, and then I head up that way.
Yep. Okay. Appreciate you having me, guys. You guys are awesome. You guys
appreciate
are my
you
homies.
coming on, man.
I appreciate
you guys are homies.
That.
Ride and die anywhere you guys go.
Yes, sir. That's what's up. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks,
Have
guys.
A good night, man.
You too.
Later.
Bye.
Different people. It's different. I mean, just look at it. That's different than Shifter Gripper and Stephanie. That's
a specimen.
I still got the body of a god over here.
Me too. Round one.
Yeah, Buddha's a god, people.
Oh fuck, man.
I'd like to thank Chuck with 209gallery.com, chainprotect.com, and On Tilt Racing. Y'all can follow them all on the web, all the social medias on Tilt.
I got a shirt on tonight.
Yep. And somebody asked about do we have anybody for next week? It's not yet, but I'm thinking hopefully I'm going to work on something. We can get somebody there, or have Happy has somebody that he wants to get on. Maybe
we're working on some stuff.
Yeah, we're working on some stuff. Maybe we'll get somebody on here. But yeah, the green paint's gonna be flying here in a minute whenever I go.
Boy.
When I go outside. What? Yeah. You got anything?
Sitting here looking at the comments. Oh yeah, I gotta take my shit with me. I forgot about that. I'm gonna go to the beach.
Oh, y'all going to the beach?
Yeah, next week.
What beach y'all going to?
Sandy's. We're gonna go to Destin.
Oh,
go to the beach house. Yeah.
The warden get off?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. She got off for a few days, and Pac-Man wants to go. It'd be something good before he goes back to school. The school's gonna be starting soon again. Which he loves going to the tracks. He calls it, man, he's looking forward to it. I think he's gonna roll with me to the streets.
Oh.
You know how he is, man. Like,
hold on. That's all right. We can have you on next
week. We got
week.
one. Yeah.
We get you.
You deserve your own show. We got to get permission from Tony.
Yeah. Tony's all right with it. If Tony's all right with it, I'm good.
She's really, and I interviewed her too on the live this weekend, y'all. So if y'all want to go back and watch that, even if you don't know who Miss Midnight is, go back and check her out. If y'all have watched SRC video from today, she's the star.
What do you say on her show? She has some.
Yeah, they do a lot of changing parts on cars, and her assets.
Yeah,
it's like, oh boy.
You want to see the stripper? Okay, I got. Hold on. I got you, fam. I got you, fam. Here you go. Here's who we had on. There we go. Right there. Oh,
One and only
the one
Chrissy.
Chrissy Lane right there from Stripper Glitter.
I swear, and that sounds like a stripper name too.
Oh, boy.
Or name, Chrissy Lane.
Makes me want to do this.
Oh God, that's a bad night. Oh, that's one of the worst things too.
Oh, man, what's the worst sound? It going into a trash can or on the ground?
Probably on the ground, because then you're gonna splat it on your shoes. The shit's gonna come up on your legs. Oh God, I hate puking. Just period. I hate it. I can't stand it. Yeah, shit. Yeah, right.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. Yeah. Man,
It's terrible.
The sound of that just, man.
And then you're smelling it because it's right there.
Man, that's bad. That's bad deal.
God, I ain't puked
I just
in a long
figured
time.
the sound. Yeah, I have. Last time I didn't really puke. I dry heaved when we left the Jelly Roll concert.
Yeah.
We had a safety meeting in the concert, and I had to run front to safety out by the car because I was fucked up.
We needed some water.
Yeah.
We needed a bunch of water that night.
Yeah, that's bad.
That's something I want to do again. I want to go see him again somewhere.
Yeah. Oh.
I hate puking.
Yeah. All right, people. I dang, there's still people watching. We're just sitting there reading comments and stuff.
Just bullshitting.
Yeah.
Can't go over where you're gonna be at.
Oh yeah. This weekend we'll be at Paris, Texas. Friday night and Saturday night. Then the next weekend we'll be at the Gut, straight out the Gut. Friday and Saturday on that one. Then we'll be in Mexico. And then
I'll try and be live, y'all. Everybody hanging out.
And then we'll be at Twin Rivers the next weekend. And then we'll be at Josh and them's at Uncaged. And then I'm lost after that. I think I go from there to Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's a hell of a drive there.
Yeah. Ohio all the way.
All the way to New Mexico.
Yeah.
I don't know who will fire my tour manager.
You heard me? Yeah, that's all.
YouTube live for us, please. Maybe might have to do two phones.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure something out.
Maybe I can get that that Scorpion, and you can have two of them, top and bottom. There you go. We'll figure it out.
I'm trying to figure something out.
How long is that drive? I think it's like 22 hours or something like that from Ohio to Albuquerque. 21 hours, something like that. Well, I've got all week to do it, so I mean, shit. The ladies, why don't you come home? I'm like, that's going to add like 4 hours onto the trip, there and back.
Yeah, respond to Chuck. We may. Me just message. We may be getting something in our possession.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So Chuck, if you're watching, appreciate it. I will give you a call. I'll give as soon as we're done. Let me go through my phone. I got a bunch of messages, but I will hit you up, brother. Appreciate it.
All right, people. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I know I did. Appreciate Chris for coming on and being a good sport.
Hell yeah.
Before we go, hold on. Before we go,
get your blog ready. That one's over 2,000 square feet.
This man. Oh God.
Gosh. Damn.
That dragon was fierce.
Damn it, man.
That dragon's fierce.
I just realized too. I said I'm scared I'm gonna pee on my shorts. And I learn something every time I watch the damn thing.
Well, I gotta let it play a little bit. I gotta let it play a little bit longer. So
Fuck.
you know how we are. I'm gonna there's some shit out there. I'm gonna post it.
Damn it, man.
You know, like me walking around in a fucking woman's medium shirt.
Y'all go watch the lives for that.
Because I was drugged by stripper glitter.
If y'all haven't seen it, you'll watch the live.
Yeah,
I caught it all.
Dylan talking about square foots of home.
Yeah, he ain't paying no
that was
attention.
back before we got his house and shit. I'm about to be. Yeah, that's a fact. Glad he made it home.
And shout out to that dude. That's who made our trophies for this weekend.
Yeah, appreciate
And
it.
Dan, I'm still gonna make a post just for you, thanking you. And like we said today, if you want to make a couple to support your local street racer wooden signs, I got you. I'll take care of you on them. I'd love to have some. I want those for my wall in my house. So that's awesome. And I got another idea for a trophy for cash days. I'd like to run by you. I really like the wood stuff.
Oh boy. He said he thought your square footage was your dragon. I could see that.
Damn it, man.
I can see that. All right, people. As always, thank 209gallery.com, chainprotect.com, On Tilt Racing, Chuck, the man, the myth, the legend.
Thank you, man.
Y'all have a good night.
Everybody.